more. Yeah. There you go. Once I click the go live button, it doesn't actually go live. I know. You might be thinking, isn't that... It's just not doing what the button is. That's wrong. It shouldn't do... It should do the thing that the button says. I agree. 155%, but it's just not how it works. I click the go live button, and if I alt tab, it'll just keep loading forever. I have to stay there for a few more seconds until it says you're live. And then we're good. So, hooray. Real quick. Let's talk about some Christmas OGURI. Actually playing the game. So true. And let me go grab this. Nice and fast with it. And wait. Boop. There you go. And boop. Perfect. Okay. I gotta get a move on. Well, I don't gotta get a move on this event, but I kind of gotta get a move on this event. What is the, let me skip through all of this real quick, because I'm a hateful little guy. Though, my daughter is in here, so I do have to watch it at some point, but. Hey, I know this isn't a Granblue stream, but why did you get... I'm very strange that got got by the Autobot, but it lets, like, literal bots post links in my chat, Twaddle. That's very weird. What's going on, Ghoul? I want to ask you any advice for my first Granblue bracket tomorrow at Paragon. I mean, obviously nothing too specific, because I don't really know any details about you. But I would say, you know, focus on using it as a learning experience. Paragon, the nice part about Paragon is even, you know, in a lot of brackets, if you like lose your first 2 matches, you're out. You went 0-2, you died, right? The nice part about Paragon is you can just keep playing. If you do amazingly, awesome, that's great. But I think it's more important, you know, just try to play as many games as you can, and take it as an opportunity to fight really strong people and analyze, you know, how they play. Is it different than you? What things are you doing that's like them? That's, you know, it's a good sign. Maybe you should keep going. What things are they doing differently? Maybe you didn't notice. So yeah, keep that sort of open learning mindset while you're playing. And my number 1 piece of advice would be to make sure that have your settings set in the video game to save your replays, and maybe take a look if you do end up fighting a lot of strong people and maybe having a bit of a rough go of it in the bracket. Definitely do some replay review, right? Just once you have all of your saved replays, you know, Saturday or Sunday or whenever, like just with a clear head, watch back some of those matches and analyze that same stuff that we were talking about, right? Look for, like, am I getting murdered in the exact same way every single time? What things did I do that actually, you know, they opened them up and they got them? Like, what things did I do that worked? What were things that I did that didn't work? And you know, what were things that they were doing that was working really well against me? Can I do that, or is that like their character thing? Is there some way that I could make this work for me, like adjust this to make my character do something like this, right? I basically come at it from that analytical mindset, save your replays, and watch them back after. I think brackets are a very good opportunity to fight strong players and learn from them. That's what I do anyway. Who is the Hello, Marvelous Sunday time. Who is the prize card for this? Actually, I don't know. Isn't there? There's the thing. These. Oh, it's Marvelous Sunday. So true. Dazzling Day, and it's a Marvelous Sunday power card, huh? Let me take a look at her. Is there anything special going on here? Marvelous Sunday cards apparently really good for Mance. So true. Let's see. Sunday. So, I mean, that's good, right? Sure, yeah, I mean, that's not great, but it's a power card, so speed bonus, not expected. Stamina bonus is nice. No mood effect isn't great, but, like, who cares, kind of. No TE, 35 initial stamina and power. Yeah, and 50, oh, I see. 35 initial stamina and power and race bonus and fan, okay. I see why this card is good for Mance, right? It's not just the 15% race bonus. It's also 70 initial stats. This is why the Matafaka is so good, right? The New Year's Matafaka, because she gives you 150 initial stats. She gives you 30 to everything. This does not the same thing, but for a free-to-play card, that's really good. So that plus the 15 race bonus. I mean, the fan bonus for NTR, true. But I gotta rethink I gotta take another look at NTR and see if I really fuck with her that much. But yeah, that's a good card. I mean, definitely. I mean, there's no reason to not MLB all of the free-to-play cards. But this is definitely one that you're probably gonna want. Yeah, I see. No priority at all. But I mean, again, apparently in Mant you don't fucking train barely ever, so who cares? Anyways, what's going on, Vane? Hello, Ophidian. So I was thinking about some stuff, right? I have seen a couple of different people talking about Christmas OGURI in CM8, and namely, a lot of the builds that I've seen do not use 777s, and I am convinced for a couple of different reasons, right? I'm convinced for a couple of different reasons. The reason that I like 777s as an idea is, yes, it delays 6667, yes, Daitaku Helios, etc. It delays your activation until, like, past the end of the late race, right? Yeah, I saw the VF video on that, the 8-minute one. But the, indeed. But the reason that I like the idea of it is it's consistent, right? If you can get it to activate, it'll activate at a consistent time every time, and it'll pop out, you know, a consistent acceleration that'll last you from when it pops till the end of the acceleration zone, which will be quite good, right? It'll be relatively strong to do that, to get a consistent 0.3 for like 75% of your acceleration or something. As well as then some extra top speed for a little bit there to keep you moving in the late race. Not bad. But the main thing that kind of swayed me against it once I saw that VF video, and also saw another guy who just like was showing Dordil, I think. Dordil is I've been getting their videos recommended to me. And he was just running Christmas OGURI in lobby. But I just know I looked at their build and noticed that 777s was not involved. The reason that I was swayed, really, is not that I am not convinced that the ult is bad if it pops here or something like that. Right? Grand Blue seems different today. It's true. It's true. That's why the category is not Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. I don't think anyway. Is it? I think I said it correctly. So I don't think that the ult is bad if it pops here, right? I think it's still quite strong to get that 0.3 excel and that 0.25. However, the main thing that swayed me was the fact that you're wasting the recovery, right? This is actually a point that VF made that I just, you know, I was like, that's a good point, right? You're wasting a 3.5% recovery, and the 1.5% recovery from 777s as well, and especially because my entire goal with this Christmas OGURI, basically, is to build her incredibly aggressively in that she has very little stamina. She doesn't have 100% spurt rates, but on the runs where she will spurt, she'll go crazy. Wasting 5% worth of recovery just didn't sit right with me. And then I thought about it some more, and I was like, well, okay, what goes wrong if you get, like, if you have something like this, right? Dazzle and Diver, corner recovery, lion weight. And the corner recovery pops, or, you know, the corner recovery pops too early, or Dazzle and Diver pops too early. I guess probably straight away might be better for this, because corner recovery will pop on a particular corner, yes? It'll pop on the second corner. So corner recovery will pop here. It'll be a matter of when you get your Dazzle and Diver to go off, essentially. It might be better to use straight away for this, but we'll think about it in a second. What exactly this third recovery is going to be that isn't 777s, right? But if it pops in the mid game, is that so bad? Like, say that, like, your Christmas OGURI pops her ult, like, here, or something like that. So you don't get any speed carryover, you don't get any value out of the acceleration at all. That's obviously not ideal, but then you just get better anchors away, right? Then you just get anchors away that lasts for, like, 2.5 seconds less, but is also a stamina recovery. So, right, that's the worst case scenario for this. That's the worst case scenario for this, and it's better than, like, one of the best ults in the game for longs. So, that's not so bad, right? And if you can get it, you could use Diver as third recovery as the ult trigger. I mean, Lion Weight's going to activate first, if it activates at all, like, by default. Corner recovery will probably activate second, yes. But we'll think about what skills exactly, because this might require a slight reshuffle of things, right? Straightaway recovery, if it activates on exactly this straightaway, could actually be quite good. But it also could activate a little too early, yeah? You could have straightaway recovery activate right here, and then it's worse than corner recovery. But it has the chance to activate here, and if it activates somewhere like here, then you are probably going to get that carryover and have a really good time, right? But yeah, the worst case scenario of popping that ult in the mid race is just not that bad. You get 12 seconds of 0.25 velocity and 3.5% stamina recovery. That's really good. And if you can concoct a build where there's a chance that that pops late enough into the mid race that you get the speed carryover, then you probably instantly win that race if that happens, right? On the race where that happens and you can get it to activate like here or something, right? And you get that recovery, you get the benefit of that velocity in the mid race to pull ahead of the end closer pack, and you then get speed carryover and some acceleration, you're just going to win that lobby. It's probably going to be very, very hard for anything else to happen. You're getting like such a ridiculous amount of value out of this if that goes. And I then only issue I see with this is the end closer anti-synergy. If you're playing on bringing 2 ends, your opponents bring a gold ship. You're never seeing that 6th. I mean, I was not taking iron on her anyways, honestly. I took iron on the very first run, and I was like, wait, no, this is probably the weakest skill that I've brought here. I would much rather be able to bring something else. I just don't have a good parent for it myself. I don't think it's realistic for late surgers to pop iron in this CM very much anyways. Or at least it's not something you're going to rely on, right? It's going to happen in a front and pace heavy lobby, or like if it's a decent amount of fronts, a decent amount of paces, and then like 3 gold ships, then it could happen. But it's not something, you know, this is not going to be a consistent part of the win condition anyway, or not even something you're going to be reasonably shooting for. So I think it's not worth the skill points it's printed on, especially when OGURI is already so skill point reliant to buy all these recoveries, yeah? So then the other thought that I had is, turns out if you're actually getting the benefit of all of your recoveries, recovering your stamina, not happening in the late race, you can, this is the stamina you can get away with. You can get away with 550 stamina and 450 guts, gives you a 75% spurt rate, which is what I'm aiming for on both the OGURI and the gold chip. Because again, just to recap, 0.25 squared is 6%. So if I have 2 aces with a 75% spurt rate each, the odds that neither of them spurts is 6%. So it's negligible enough. I'll take that risk if I can get benefits out of it. And yeah, so turns out 550 stamina is fucking nothing. I have been ending my Christmas OGURI runs somewhere in the neighborhood of around 650, 670 stamina, and that's with 9 stam sparks and Rico, right? 9 stam sparks, Rico, and then a couple of stam clicks throughout the career, just naturally as they occur. You get like a stam click that has a good amount of fires on it or something like that, right? Rico is about 100 stamina and 100 guts. Something like that, right? If you look at all of her dates, 12 stamina, 24 stamina, 12 guts, 36 stamina, 30 guts, 42 stamina, 48 stamina, 36 guts, right? And then you probably will get you get this one for sure, right? So that'll be 46 stamina, 54 guts. And then you'll probably get like 1 or 2 of these, and then the ending event, Rico adds up to somewhere in the neighborhood of 100 stamina and 100 guts generally. Could be a little less, a little more on runs. 550 is about 100 less than I've been getting on my runs, right? So I had a realization. I can just not bring Rico if I do this. I can straight up run a 3-speed, 3-wit deck on Christmas OGURI, and I mean, that's going to leave me so much leeway in my clicks that it's going to be easy, right? Like, I'm already basically, I was hitting like 1150 speed pretty consistently, and like 800, 900 wit, and like 800, 900 power, and 650 stamina, and around 500-ish guts. I was hitting that with 2 speed, 3 wit, 1 Rico, 9 stam sparks, 9 power sparks. I can just take Rico off, bring like the King Halo power speed card or something like that, and then I'm gonna have so many. If I need to get my guts a little higher, certainly 3 speed with 3 wit is overkill. Yes, however, if I bring the King Halo speed card, it's another source of corner recovery, so I don't just have to rely on Kita-san randoming into it. And the fact that it is overkill means that if I need to get, like, because guts is the thing that's going to lag behind with no Rico, right? If I need to spend some turns getting my guts up, if I need to race a little bit more to get some skill points, right? Because Christmas OGURI is incredibly skill point heavy. if I need to race a little bit more, to get some skill points, if I want a little bit more power, I want to go even higher on my wit, I can, right? It's not like, you know, oh, if I'm getting too much speed and too much wit and there's nothing else good I can do with my turns. I disagree. I genuinely think would the guts gain on Rico is worth it. I'm not gonna run Rico for 100 guts. Think about what you just told me. You want me to take up one of the 6 spots of my deck for 100 guts? I can figure that out, brother. I can do that in 5 turns with no guts card, right? Just click it on the fucking facility. Rico, I don't think Rico is bringing more value than another speed card, right? Because it's a lot of guts. It's not that much guts, brother. It's 100 guts, right? It's like if I get 2 events and I pick the guts option, because I can afford to do that now. OGURI has a lot of events where you pick speed versus guts, right? I can just pick guts in all of them now. That'll be like 30 guts, and then I click guts 5 times, and because it's Alharu and all your fucking facilities level up anyways, and then Rico has been replaced. The dates for mood management, fair, but I mean, if anything, to me, the dates with Rico feel like a job, no? I feel like with Rico, I am obliged to find 5 turns that are bad enough to skip to go through her dates to make sure that I get all the stats out of them. I don't view, generally, I view the Rico dates as a tax that I have to pay for the stats that she gives me. That's another good point, too. It's not 100 guts that comes for free. It's 100 guts that comes at the cost of 5 turns. People will tell you that Rico functions like a rest. No, she fucking doesn't. Most of them are a bad sleep deprived. It's like a 27 energy sleep deprived. So, she's good. I like running her. She's a scenario link, so your team levels up faster. The thing I like most about Rico is actually that when she shows up on trainings, those trainings cost less stamina and less, what's it called? They cost less stamina and less... they have less failure chance, right? She's a rest if you never fall below 50 energy. Even then, she's not. All refreshed will still be better than Rico on 50 energy every single time, right? Also, if you're running 2+ wit, the moments you'd like to rest decrease because you're not going down in energy as much. Right. But yeah, even maybe 2 speed 4 wit. Isn't trainer card just a fail-safe type card? Rico has benefits in Alharu. Again, giving you like 100 stamina and 100 guts and making your facilities level up faster. Which is, you know, what she does because she limits the size of your team because she can't join your team. And everything in your support card joins your team on turn 3 or whatever. She has benefits. But I think... Where's Light Hello when you need her? True. I think in this case, I like the idea of getting a second source of corner recovery. I'm not entirely sure, actually. And again, the fact, yes, 3 speed, 3 wit. We're going to max out our speed in, like, senior summer camp, right? Not at the end of the career. Guess what? That's amazing. That frees up. I can just fucking mindlessly click guts if I need to, or wit, or race. Again, we need lots of skill points. Christmas OGURI takes up, like, I mean, the way I'm doing it too, where one of my recoveries is a gold recovery. This is like fucking 600 skill points right here or something. Just to grab, it's like 140 for this, right? Like 100 for this and like 300 for this, right? So if I can fit in like 2 or 3 more races instead of Rico dates or something like that, that's great. If the run, it makes me very flexible towards run RNG. If I haven't gotten a lot of good chances to click on stamina naturally throughout the run, maybe I can click on stamina to make sure we're fine, right? And also, again, the reason I like it is this other source of corner recovery. The question does become, I think 4 wit up your proc chance on recovery skills. I think I don't have a good 4th wit card to bring, really, is my main problem. But also, I want a source of that recovery skill, basically. If there was a wit card with corner recovery, I would consider it a little bit more interesting. 4 wit, 2 speed, 4 wit would be a very interesting deck. And we would still, you know, be hitting our stat goal like that. But I think 3 speed will make it a little bit less fucky. The question becomes, I guess, is, so, yeah, so, as it stands right now, corner recovery will always activate on the 2nd corner. Lie in wait will always activate in the early game. So our only shot at that high roll on the ult, again, if the ult doesn't high roll, it's still quite good. It's still very good, right? But it's nice to have the chance to do that. And in this case, our only chance on that high roll would be Dazzling Diver, right? Which you need to be 2nd. It activates in the mid game. It doesn't say phase random, correct? So it should, Dazzling Diver, I think, should activate as most uniques do, I think. But it should activate as soon as it can. As soon as these conditions are met and we're in the mid game, it should activate, right? There shouldn't be... I don't think it's like there's a chance that it activates right here or something, which would be very good for us. So basically, if we have activated 2 skills, instant plus no wit check. Well, no, it's a wit check for me because I'm inheriting it, right? It is a wit check. But the fact that it doesn't say phase random here, even on the inherit, that is, the inherit's what we should be looking at. The fact that it doesn't say phase random here means that I think as soon as these other 3 conditions are activated, it procs. Is this correct? This is an important distinction here. That's correct, yes? I know we had this conversation before, but I just want to make sure, because this is based on this, we're going to make decisions. No phase random? Yeah. Oh, wait, you're right, and yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Current phase of the race. Yeah, because something like, you can look at the difference. Something like on your left, let's do on, everything, please. Okay, there's too many things with on in them. On your left, huh? Oh, I have uniques. That's my bad. There you go. Something with like on your left says phase random, so it triggers at a random point in the late race, right? That's why it's kind of unreliable, right? Like tails. Wait, does tail held high do this too? Tail held high says, oh no, this says activate. Or are you talking about? Are you talking about something else? But regardless, I think the fact that Dazzling Diver does not have that random word here means that as soon as we have activated 2 skills, which will probably happen before we even get to the mid race, right? But it'll definitely happen, you know, in the world where we're activating our ult, right? Lie in wait will have activated here. Corner recovery will activate here, right? And then, you know, at that point, that condition is done for. So if we are 6th to 2nd at any point, 6th second, Dazzling Diver count number of skills. Dazzling Diver counts number of skills proccing. Oh, I see what you mean. No, I'm talking about this, though. Tail also does something similar. Yeah, that's not necessarily what I'm referring. Because, again, in the world where we're activating our ult, right, we've passed the conditions in the wit check for lie in wait, and we've passed the conditions in the wit check for corner recovery. So just those 2 by themselves, that's 2 skills activated. Yay, Uma time, indeed. Just those 2 by themselves will all, and that's assuming we no other mid-race velocity or anything like that activates, right? But it, you know, just those 2 by themselves, this condition is met. So basically, if we find ourselves somewhere between 6th and 2nd in the mid-race, this is going to pop. And that's almost certainly going to happen before we get any speed carryover, right? In certain lobbies, in very particular lobbies, it might... No, I mean, I say in certain lobbies it might not. It would have to be either lobbies with less than 3 end closers, which like aren't going to exist, that we have to be in the back of the late surger pack, or it would have to be a lobby with like so many fronts and paces that, you know, a late surger could be in like 7th or 8th or 9th, which is also probably not going to happen, right? So this is going to trigger basically as soon as corner recovery triggers, is my point, right? Like the latest this could reasonably trigger is when corner recovery triggers. That presents a little bit of a problem for us, because, you know, I would rather have a chance, at least, to activate my ult somewhere here, right? And I think this is where we have to get into our knowledge of the recoveries that exist in the game. I think my only realistic way of doing this while also being a late surger, which I don't want to necessarily give up on, but perhaps it's something to consider if it turns out to be too restrictive, is straightaway recovery. Basically, I talk shit on both all the time, but I do think that straightaway recovery is basically, this is where you do your gambang, right? Is if straightaway, because straightaway recovery activates straight random, yeah. So it'll activate on a random point on a random straight. I think. Let me double check that that's what that means, but I do think so. Yeah, a random point on any straight. So this does actually have a chance to activate somewhere here and give us that speed carryover and value out of the acceleration. Yeah, so that is about it. I don't think there's another reasonable recovery that we can use that'll work out like that, right? Like the ones that are unique to lates, for example. This is late race, and this one we're already using. So nothing there, right? We can't use any final corner or final straight stuff. Any uphill or downhill stuff is not for us, right? Oh, cooldown. That's true, actually. I forgot about cooldown. You're right. Cooldown is just straightaway recovery for longs, which we are in a long. That, you know, that's why I keep you around, Ophidian. That's a good point. Cooldown. What is, it's deep breaths is the white version of it? Yeah. Huh. And I don't know if it's realistic to grab in any way, though. I don't think I want to run any of these cards, necessarily. And obviously, we're not one of the characters that thinks it. Yeah, interesting, but I don't think, unfortunately, not realistically gettable. Let's look at long. Let's look at stuff that, I guess, I didn't take a look at that. Deep breaths, extra tank when close to exhausting strength. No, probably not. Oh, I mean, I guess this could reasonably activate in the mid race since we have such little stamina and we're relying on our recovery so much. It could. I think there's a world where this could happen. I'm just not... Can we engineer a situation that OGURI could be 30% before the late race? If she's... I mean, keep in mind, if she's got this little stamina, I mean, what does she look like? Her HP is... She's the red one, so she's got 2,900 HP. So 30% stamina is like... You know what? Maybe just fucking plug it in because you're stupid. 2940 times 0.3. 882. No. You use so much of your stamina in the last spurt. Yeah. Granted, this is like, we potentially would have one extra recovery here that wouldn't have popped, but no, you use like, she enters the last spurt here at like over half of her HP, and she uses almost all of it by the time she gets to the goal, right? So no, that can't work. Passing Pro. What is this? Well, inaccessible is what it is, basically. But, interesting. It's an early game one. But it could happen later, too. Free Spirited. They're positioned around the mid-pack. First half random. Okay. Yeah, I think it's straightaway recovery, right? I think it's... And straightaway recovery is probably we're just, like, gambaing on Kita-san to give it to us. Way is jammed earlier mid-race. I don't think so. Pace strategy. Passed by another runner mid-race. And also not super realistic to actually grab, I fear. Common a crowd is... You can give it to me. What is it? Mid-race and is surrounded. Yeah. It's off topic, but I got my 5th character master in no small part thanks to your constant drumbeat about the value of save jumps. You know what? Yeah, if nothing else, I am a constant drumbeat. I do take pride in that. So I'm glad to see. What about you? Oh, that's never gonna get you. I'm never gonna. But congrats. I'm never gonna get ignited spirit stamina. What the fuck am I talking about? 60. 60 stream streak, Foxy. What the fuck? I didn't know they made those like that. What in the what? Huh? I kneel for bro. It's the fucking. What is it? It's the like Vegeta. You know. It's that like little pixel art of Vegeta of him fucking going like just fucking. Kneeling down to Beerus? What the fuck do you mean 60 strap? I mean, that makes me feel all sorts of warm and fuzzy for sure. But like, huh? I thank you. I hope you're enjoying that shit. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I mean, clearly you are, I guess. But the watcher has logged on. My God. Goddamn. I lost my train of thought. Thank you, Foxy. That's very, very nice. Yeah, so I think it really is just straightaway recovery, right? I don't think we have much else that we can realistically gamba on. So I think the way you make it work, am I missing anything? I don't think so. I mean, I've taken all the filters off. Okay, I guess the one thing is if we're not going to use Dazzling Diver, which I don't think we have to, that does free up our parent slot a little bit. Is there a better unique that could activate later? We're probably not going to get this realistically, unless the ult is already activated, right? I don't know about Pure Heart. Superior heal, you have to be 4th or worse, and someone has to... You know, this is interesting. Why are you trying to get gray, not gold? Because we already, it's too many skill points, and we already have a gold skill. So I don't need, I'm running the Armakinen with 550 stamina. We don't need another gold skill. At some point, we need to spend skill points on other things, right? This one is interesting because of the fact that this condition could delay it reasonably, right? This is in a lot of races, this is gonna activate after gold chip activates anchors away, right? Gold chip anchors away is gonna trigger this. The problem is, I think that might still be a little early most of the time. Yeah, because gold chip does it when she's more than halfway through the race. Somewhere between, yeah, probably right around halfway. It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. It might take some time. And then you are 2nd to 5th, and we have to be an overtake target for some amount of time. Halloween Rice is interesting. Because if you do the math on straightaway recovery for a second, right? There's an interesting thing about this track. You know, we talked about this earlier. This beginning part isn't a straightaway, so it can't activate here. So it can activate on this straightaway, on that straightaway, or on this straightaway. So realistically, we're rocking, I mean, a 33% chance for it to activate on the straightaway that we want. And even then, it kind of has to activate near the back half of this. So straightaway recovery, while it is something, it's also like, you know, a 16% chance to give us what we actually want. Which is something, but it's not great. I wonder if one of these other uniques might just be better. Like, I wonder if something like this, we just hope that we're, you know, we don't get made into an overtake target until gold chip activates anchors away, and it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit later into the mid race. I'm not sure. Your yaps get me through work. I'm never not lurking here if you're streaming, if I can help it. You know, makes me, I appreciate that. Out of curiosity, do you have random on you? Phase random, yeah. And so do you. Is it worth at all building pace Christmas Oguri? Because it now has something that late Christmas Oguri didn't, which it has a much better chance to actually high roll on the ult activation. Right? Like, yes, a lot of other problems still persist. I think my problem is, if Pace Oguri activates the ult right here, does she still just lose to a gold chip that pop NSM? The answer might be yes, genuinely, right? So I think you have to, I think you still have to do it. Like, unless I get like a sacrifice Suzuka, I'm not going to do all that, right? I don't want to build the entire comp around one horse. So I think while pace is definitely going to be more, and you're not playing for 777 or pump, I do not see a reason to play late. The reason to play late basically is that we can actually, you know, if like we don't, the reason to play late is the coefficient. It's all it is, right? Over pace anyway, right? I wonder, a pace Oguri that doesn't pop NSM, he just pops her ult at a good time, gets some speed carryover and an excel. Does she even beat a gold chip that just like pops NSM and is like well built? Maybe not, genuinely. And God forbid that gold chip pops Spurt and NSM. Might as well play her end and put Spurt on. Yeah. The question, the problem with that is, where do I get the end sparks? Because I do still want those long sparks. What would recoveries look like for end? No pace down strat? What do you mean no pace down strat? Explain yourself. Show your work. You mean you're talking about like Haru? Like Haru frontrunner? Maestro go home siphon? After school stroll, which you can get from like Sweep Tosho. It's not the worst thing. Maestro is kind of annoying to get, honestly. And then Stamina Siphon you get from what again? Yeah, Haru frontrunner? No, I'm good, actually. Believe it or not, I'm okay on that. Haru frontrunner only works if she's literally the only front, and I don't think it's gonna be probably a better idea in Libra, where basically no one was running. Just Cafe herself right now for gold? I don't care about the gold. Is it Stamina Eater? Stamina Eater, right? No? Stamina... What is it? What's it called? Oh, it's a red skill, right? Yeah, Stamina Eater. You get it from the Cafe support card? Yeah, I don't think End is super realistic, right? We don't have the recoveries, basically. Because, I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Bringing the Cafe SR, I don't think I want to do that. How long is this straight? It's straight 2. Straight away 2. 1375. Late race starts. I think a lot of people are forcing their Oguri's End. I don't think I necessarily agree with it that much. You can just use 777s at that point, right? I suppose. Even then, you need one more gold. You need one more recovery. After school stroll, 777s, and I guess you can just grab corners straight away, actually. Never mind. It's the same thing. I guess what advantage are you getting? Better coefficient plus straightaway spurt is way too easy. It's not that much better than late, right? It's almost the same coefficient. What advantage? I guess the advantage you're getting is just spurt, right? It isn't, but it is better. It's not that much better. Lion weight is early race? Yes, that's true. Exactly. It's second half of the early race. I guess yeah, because you don't get like you don't get an easier way to activate your ult here if you're playing End, basically. You just get the ability to put spurt on her, which is good, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm looking pace is definitely pace can activate the ult here the most consistently, but I don't know if it's realistic. I don't think it's a good idea. Corner recovery plus a mid-race skill to proc diver. I think you just have to Gamba on straightaway recovery, man. I think you just Gamba on straightaway recovery. I think it's the only realistic no Maestro. Corner recovery, right? Same thing. It's the same skills as the white version. It's going to activate right here, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't help, right? You're talking about activating Christmas Oguri's ult somewhere in this area so you can get speed carryover and acceleration value. I guess you don't... You know what? I guess it's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Just grab straightaway recovery and, you know, if it activates it at a great time, awesome. Amazing. If not, oh well, right? Do you go 4 recoveries, though? Because the problem with straightaway recovery is that it can also just... It has a chance of just fucking you, right? It has like a 70% chance of just not activating. Essentially, right? It can activate right here, and if it does that, you basically lost a recovery. And if you do that, if I like take one of these recoveries away from her, the spurt rate should, yeah, basically disappear, right? Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, so I guess you just... The high roll is gonna be rare, right? You're gonna play for the high roll to be pretty... Like, if it... 4 recovery seems way more reliable. It's not a matter of the activation chance. If you have like in the neighborhood of 900 wits, like you have like a 72% chance or something to activate all those recoveries, it's not so bad. The problem is more so that straightaway recovery is a terrible recovery. So I think you would have to probably do corner recovery, straightaway recovery. Hello, Oguri Cap. All I'm doing is trying to get long A on Medjaro Dober. So true, bestie. Shouldn't be, what's her long baseline? Is it like C or something? It shouldn't be that bad. Dober. No, it's the wrong fucking page. Hold up. I don't know what her long is baseline. Is it? Oh, F. E. D. I know my fucking alphabet. E, D, C, B, A. 1, 4, 7, 10, 13? 13 long sparks? I mean, you know, not impossible, but certainly a little bit of a challenge, yeah. Doable, though. Yeah, okay. I think. Okay. I think you do use... I got it to B last run. I think it only go up 4 times. Oh, shit. Can it really? So you get E, D, C, B, and then you need to hit the inspiration twice to get long S. That's a little rough. I didn't know that. I thought you could put 13 stars into them and get them up to F, or to A from F. I think you do still need Dazzle and Diver, right? Aw. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Because the special weak parent that we found... If I'm doing it the way... If I bring King Halo, she has a power bonus, right? Yeah, so we are a little bit... We can get away with a little bit. I think the Bofa is worse than wasting recovery with 777 in the cost versus reward sense. Maybe. I in the sense that 33% of the time, straightaway recovery will waste your recovery. Whereas 100% of the time, 777s will waste it. But at least you'll get the consistent... You'll get the acceleration value out of the ult. Whereas with straightaway recovery, I suppose you would only get the speed value out of the ult, right? It would just be basically bad pulse. You should bring that many sparks. How hard could it be? So true. The reward of 777s is a win condition? True. I think it's probably... Okay. I think what you do, basically, is... Okay. I wonder if it's worth bringing... What does 4 whites look like? If we have B still, and, like, every rose has its fangs or something. You need a little bit more stam than this. I mean, oh, first off, do that. I forgot about that part. I'll make it a little worse for her. Yeah. You kind of go back to around-ish here, probably. That's not so bad. I mean, and again, you can go way more aggressive on your wit here, so you could realistically get higher too, right? And if you have 900 wit or even like over 900 wit, then you can probably knock this number back down again a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Probably 575-ish. This is still doable without Rico, honestly, with 15% stam growth. It's still doable. Yeah, that's totally fine. And again, even if you knocked this down a little bit, it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's an acceptable number. I wonder if you do something like this, basically. The thing I'm thinking about the most here is how does this Oguri win? What do you mean? Show your work. Because basically, you either get this way. If straightaway recovery fucks you, you still get your ult, and it's a good mid-race condition, then it's fine. And if you get the straightaway recovery pop, amazing. You just insta explode probably. You don't need this. Right, yeah, and then otherwise if you get the ult as mid race, you just pop NSM and then compete with the ends, right? There is an argument that you could you have now opened up some space for Slick Surge again, but I still don't think I like him too much. I think I would rather not waste the skill points on him, to be real with you. Yeah. Front win condition is Suzuka Rocket. Paces want to be Lucky Paste. Pace with angling. Late wants moving past plus pump. End just has to hit spurt. Late wants moving past plus pump? I don't know how lates are going to consistently be in 6th or 5th, honestly, in this CM. I think lates are just wanting one person ahead of them to hit NSM, right? Everyone's win condition is hitting NSM. End has to hit NSM. I don't see how this Oguri keeps up with late game Excel. Everyone is just trying to hit NSM, brother. Spurt doesn't. Suzuka Rocket is about hitting NSM. Paces want to be Lucky Pace with a Suzuka Rocket to hit NSM. Lates want to hit NSM off of either a gold ship or a pace in front of them, or another late in front of them, and ends want to hit NSM. Right? That's what everyone is doing. But no stopping me is the win condition for every single position on this track. No? Or am I misunderstanding? A gold chip that just hits spurt and doesn't hit no stopping me is going to lose to most things that get any sort of win condition going, right? Have your gold chip just hit spurt. I mean, fucking, I don't know, a Saiyan that pops angling is going to murder a gold chip that just pops spurt and nothing else, probably, assuming they're relatively close in stats, right? And that's a bad thing. Like, a Saiyan that just pops angling should lose to most end closers, right? But, like, NSM is the win condition. Doesn't spurt proc too late on this track? No, it props perfectly. Spurt pops right there in that little window right there. It'll pop right when the late race begins, assuming you pass the wit check anyway. But spurt is good. It's a thing that end closers have on top of the NSM condition, and it can make NSM a little bit more consistent to proc. But again, everyone's win condition is hitting no stopping me, right? That's the same thing. That's the exact same deal with this OGURI as well, right? Ends, lates, paces, and fronts are all trying to hit NSM. Fronts and paces need to build a Suzuka to do it, or especially fronts, but even paces to an extent need to hit a Suzuka to do it. What I'm concocting here basically is the idea of giving the OGURI a chance to instantly win if she pops her ult in like at the right time in the mid race with straightaway recovery, and otherwise her ult just functions as a way for me to bring less stamina and anchors away, right? Especially because I'm not bringing Umastan on her. It'll be good to make sure she's actually, you know, close enough to everyone else to pop NSM in the late race. Yeah. So that's the general idea. Is her ult keeps her in position or instantly wins her the game, and then she pops NSM. I need to see this OGURI in action, I guess. What are you because you said, like, what do you think? Explain yourself. You're not explaining yourself. I think after I'm explaining to you how I think it's gonna work. You aren't explaining. You're just saying I don't know how she wins. I think after school scroll is a good recovery proc for those who do want to end OGURI. I mean, it's a good recovery, yeah, because it'll activate. You know, is it phase random or is it downhill? Is it a random point on the downhill? Regardless, I don't think the downhill lasts quite long enough, but it is. Actually, don't know. Slope equals 2. Maybe not. I mean, it doesn't say slope random. I don't know if that exists though. Yeah, I don't think it'll activate as soon as all of those things are true, right? But yeah, I mean, not slope random. Yeah, it could still, again, I think even if her ult pops in the mid race, it's not a bad thing, right? I want to remind you that, not you necessarily, Ophidian, the royal you. I want to remind you that if we pop this ult in the mid race, it's anchors away but better. Yes? Like, that's what this ult becomes. If you pop this ult in the mid race, it's anchors away with a gold recovery, or not a gold recovery, but a 3.5% recovery attached. So it's not like it's Jover. It's just more so it's more so the other way around. If you can pop this here, you probably instantly win, right? It is going to be basically impossible to compete with an OGURI that hits this. Honestly, even if she doesn't fucking hit NSM, maybe the speed carryover plus like most of the acceleration zone acceleration. But especially if she gets that and she pops NSM, then she's gonna fucking teleport, obviously. Otherwise, I think you just use it as a mid-race velocity skill, and then just like everyone else, you're hoping to pop NSM. This frees up some skill points, because you don't, well, I mean, not really, you just replaced the skill points of a gold skill with 2 whites, which is about the same, and this one's an inherited one too. But I think I like this a little bit, because this has the potential to activate somewhat later. 2nd to 5th. This could happen, you know, later into the race. And also the fact you have to be an overtake target means that it might wait until, you know, anchors away starts happening, which might be late enough for it to matter. And then this also has the Gamba chance. But if this completely fucks you, then all 3 of these should still activate at some point in the mid-game, assuming you pass the wit checks, right? Rose, corner recovery, and B still. So you should never have a run where you, well, obviously, if you fail your wit checks, you die, that's fine. But barring that, you should never have a run where you don't activate your ult. It's just a matter of, you know, straightaway recovery in certain cases could do it, right? NSM's condition everyone is trying to hit, however, it is win harder in the sense that if other horses are accelerating, if the other horses are accelerating, they're not blocking you and you cannot hit NSM. I see what you mean, but I see what you mean, but a lot of the times, I mean, I don't know, when I've been in these CMs, you activate NSM, like, as the late race is beginning, basically. Someone needs to be ahead of you for a second, right? Even if someone activates Spurt and you don't, they're going to still, they're still going to count for this for 1 second. You know what I mean? Or in the front case, you want to hit NSM plus angling. I don't know if that's necessarily... If you're a front or a pace, you have to hit NSM plus something. Yes. But if you're a front or a pace and you just hit NSM, and an end closer or a late surger hits NSM, okay, cool. You just lose by default, because that's what the numbers say. Right? But in general, if like an end or pops NSM, right, and another end pops NSM, then it just comes down to, at that point, it comes down to stats. You can't compete without popping this, right? You can't compete without popping this, certainly. And the thing that ends have over everyone else is that pretty consistently they can also hit Spurt plus NSM, right? But it's not so much that, like, the reason that NSM plus an acceleration is necessary for front and pace is the coefficients, I think, right? I think late, in the case where you don't activate this for it to instantly win you the game, again, you have activated better anchors away. You probably have a bit of a gap on the end closers by being a late surger. That's kind of your inherent advantage. In the run where this didn't activate in, like, right before the late race and instantly win you the game, again, it was just 12.5 seconds of velocity, right? And because this width is so high, you're probably, you know, pacing up generally and like moving very well within the pack. Perhaps thinking too broadly about the late position. So you have that bit of a cushion. If an end just hits NSM and you just hit NSM, you're just going to win. Now, there are a lot of ends that are going to hit Spurt plus NSM, and that's where you're going to need a little bit. You're going to need, they're going to start catching up to you, right? They're going to start breaking that lead that you've built up. But I mean, at that point, presumably the idea is just it's top speed mogging and trying to make up for it with high power in the mid race again, right? The nice part about Christmas Augury, the way that I see it, is the fact that you can dump this stat so hard means you can go really hard on these two. And both of these two, the thing they do is widen that gap between you and the end closers if you run her late. Right? This helps you deal with the hills in the mid-race, which means that you don't get slowed down as much, which means that you, compared to maybe an end closer that needed more stamina and lower power, right? So you build a gap there, and this helps you pace up and hit downhill mode, so you build a gap there, and this, if it doesn't instantly win you the game, also helps you build that gap. And that gap is your lifeline against Spurt plus NSM. If you both just hit NSM, you're gonna win. But they can hit Spurt plus NSM. Yes? Exactly. It's the whole point of the Christmas Augury is that I can go really aggressive on stats. I'm gonna bring 3 speed, 3 wit, brother. Right? Hell, fuck. If I end up capping my speed too early, right? We just race. Because one of the things that, one of the big weakness of Christmas Augury, I see the theory craft. Yeah, I would like to see it in action too. I've never used this horse in a CM, right? Obviously, this is the first CM she's been available for. Technically, you could have done it for the finals of the last one, but this is my idea currently, and I think it's got legs. I'm gonna build her. I'm gonna do my best, and we're gonna see how she performs, right? Obviously, Augury's at her strongest on mediums. Christmas Augury, where I don't have to think about any of this, and 777s just auto wins me the game. Yeah, like we go to Scorpio Cup or whatever the fuck, right? And it's this, and we just cool, awesome. She instantly wins, right? So this is like this right here. This is like where she's at her strongest. Where 777s is your activator right here, and when you pop your ult, you are literally unstoppable, right? You get speed carryover and like fucking 8 seconds of 0.3 excel, and everyone dies. But I think it can work. I think it can work. Okay, so we need a rice shower, parents. The reason I went for rice 2 is nobody who fucking built Special Week, and therefore all the Special Week parents sucked. I am okay with actually. I am willing to go 6 power, 3 stamina here, actually. I think we could reasonably do that. Oh, I said 6 speed. Yeah, I did promise we would play the game today, didn't I? Hold on. Let's actually play the game. Let's play the game. Well, soon. I promise, soon. I would be down with this if such a thing. Oh, I didn't put any good talks, indeed, as always. I didn't put any fucking long sparks, any long requirements on this. Hold up. I mean, if you've got a long 9 for me, I'll take it. But this is a crazy parent. I doubt it. Yeah, no, I figured. All right, give me, you know what? Give me this with Legacy 3, and go like long 7. Just so we don't spend too much time going down. As long as we have Legacy 3, okay. I will compromise on bringing King Halo. I can compromise on Power Sparks a little bit. I think I want this extra 3-star stam. Okay. What would I guess we can go, again, as long as it's Legacy 3. It could be like 3-2-1 or something. Okay. Oh yeah, that's exactly, it's 3-3-2, actually. That's way better. What's the comp you're using? 1 front, 1 pace, 1 late? 1 late, 2 end. And you have Corner Recovery, Stamina Eater. You know, Corner Adept. Dobby's not really useful, but sure. And you have the power on you? Okay, that's fine. I like this. This is totally fine. This is more than serviceable, I think. And the 3-star long is on the Legacy, so I'm big chillin'. Alrighty, who can I kill? Dive Young. What are you doing? King or Halo? Did I use you for anything? No, I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I don't think I would have used this. And you have MLB Keytups on black as your guy, so that's not particularly useful for me anyway. Be gone. Thoughts? 0 LB fine mode. Alright. So, play the video game, right? Here's the plan. Here's the plan. Where can I get Be Still? Because if I don't have to borrow Zeno Rob Roy, that would be interesting. No. Okay, I still do. Because I still need her to give me this hint. I'll just grab the white of Be Still, but yeah. Okay. Rice Shawa. There you go. That's the one. Because you're the one who has... Yeah. This is the one we just looked at. Perfect. I'll take Turf S. I mean, it's not a super high priority, but I'll take it if you'll give it to me. Right? Yeah, long. I mean, if you want to give me late S, that would be cool too. Again, it's 1 star, but it's interesting. Yeah, so I think, call me crazy. I think what we can do here, basically, because the stamina we're aiming for is so low, I think I can just do this. Be Still from Inspiration? Good. Do we have any sparks on that? On anyone? I don't think so. But maybe, do you have it? You do! Yeah, it's good to know. I mean, Zeno Roy is still good. I like her. She's a good speed card. She gives us right-handed, right? And, you know, so do you, technically. But if anything, more discounts. I'll take it. I think we can do this. Unironically, I don't think we need to bring Rico. Our goals is to hit 575 stam, 450 guts. We can't get away with 400 guts, probably, right? Yeah. So we're going to have to do some... stam and guts clicking throughout this run. I shouldn't be too scared to do that. If I get a good turn especially guts. If I get a good turn of, where it's like, you know, some fires on guts or some fires on stam or something like that, or a burst on stam or guts, I shouldn't be too worried. Our burst priority is probably, I mean, stam and guts as we see fit, certainly. Stam especially is going to be, I mean, we have 15% stam growth and it'll get us guts as well. But, like, we probably don't need to burst on speed at this point. Almost at all, right? We're bringing 3 MLB speed cards on a 15% speed growth Uma. And we have 3 wit cards as well. I think we should have probably freed up all of the necessary bursts from speed. So wit is going to be a priority, just because leveling up that wit facility is going to get us, you know, more speed, even. And we also just want as much wit as we possibly can. I put this at 900. If I could get this to, like, 1200, then awesome, right? It'll make a big difference, both in our spurt rates and just in our chance to get fucked and not pop our ult. You going no Rico? I think we can. And then, I mean, power, I think power you hit diminishing returns on very fast. I think we're going to get enough power just by clicking speed. So I don't expect... Power is going to be our, like, lower class citizen. With King Halo especially, we should be getting enough power just by clicking guts and speed throughout the run. If we can get in the ballpark of 800 to 900 power, I think that's fine. The gap on the uphills in this track between having 600 power and 900 power is, I think, twice or 3 times as big as the gap between having 900 power and 1200 power, right? So it's severely diminishing returns on that. Hell, the gap between 750 and 900, I think, is like, it's like 2/3 or 75% the size of between like 750 and 1050. The 200 over formula means it diminishes real fast. Okay, real quick, because I wasted one of my borrows last time. I'm bringing the right parents. That's correct. I'm bringing the right parents. I'm bringing the right deck. I'm borrowing the right thing. We're going into Alharu. Okay, good. Because yesterday I immediately, check scenario, the background tells you it's Alharu. Yesterday, I immediately wasted my first borrow run of the day by not double checking all of that shit, so you have to forgive me for being a little traumatized, okay? God forbid a white boy have a little PTSD. Maybe our power, maybe it's going to be a little lower because of the fact that I brought fewer power sparks, but I do think King Halo will help supplement that. Only a fool will believe their own eyes without a twice over. No way you use Miyazaki as your canon source. I mean, this is good. This is a good sign. This is what we want to see. You can give me Nimble Nav hints, actually, which is really, really nice. And straightaway adept. And straightaway adept, too. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that guy. Late surge or savvy. Not something I'm super interested in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Laggy, laggy. Watashi no fanga. Like, you know what? God, hold on, my nose just exploded. You'll have to blame me. The flu is an evil guy. Let me wipe this booger that just popped out of my nose off real quick with toilet paper. Yes, that's right. I don't use Kleenex because I don't believe in capitalism or something. I don't know. I never thought about it, but I've been using toilet paper like as my Kleenex substitute my entire life, and I don't know. It's just how it is. I blow my nose, wiping stuff off that like falls on my desk or something. It's always toilet paper. Oh god, damn. Anything on my face? I look normal. There is, I'm in that stage of the flu where my body is expelling everything, which I think is a good sign, right? I think that means that I'm healing, I think, right? Because everything is just leaving me. The guts click is so woefully bad this early without, I think we want to do more of our guts clicks maybe a little later when the facility is leveled up a bit, because this is just like such a pathetic use of like 25 energy. If you call tissues Kleenex, they've already won. It's true. And I got hit by the brainwashing, so I decided to just, my way of fighting back is not using them. Everyone keeps telling me to vote with my wallets, but I can't help but think that if that is the most effective way to vote, then the people with bigger wallets would have more say in stuff. And nah, it's probably just a coincidence. It's probably just I'm probably worried about nothing. That's probably not a real thing. It's probably fine, actually. It's probably a super egalitarian system. It's another wit click. Seems to me it's another wit click. We do love all the, if we can get to click on a lot more skill. I will miss the mood from Rico. That is, oh god. Oh, and this is not you may socialize with me. I don't care about home stretch haste. Give me the guts. Picking guts from events is going to be our top priority. Most certainly. That's just a good click. I don't want to click on power, but you give me a fire and 4x friendship build and a hint on Zeno Rob Roy, fine. The Rico clicks don't matter at all here, right? But this is just a great click otherwise. Rico will give us skill points when we click on her, right? Yeah, so that's, you know, that's notable. She doesn't give stamina anymore, but she does give skill points. This is not great. This is honestly maybe not a bad turn to recreate while we're here. I guess it's not a bad power click. I guess it is 3 friendship and a fire, actually. I kind of missed this. But going below 50 energy in case they give me something real good next turn, I think I don't want to do that. It's honestly not a bad turn to recreate. Just do this once at the start of the career and hope we don't get fucked too hard. I would have actually rathered some energy recovery there, but sure. This way we can tank a mood down event, so, you know, comme ci, comme ça. Howdy, hello's out. You know what, sure. I do that's a better guts click because there we have more training effectiveness stacked on it. I'll take it. I don't like going under 50 energy here, but surely I will never be punished. I would say pretty much, yeah, I was not punished. No, Tamamo! Okay. I still don't think I've ever gotten Night Owl off of the sleep deprived event since they made it less likely. I mean, neither of these are useful to me, so I'll take the guts. Basically, that's 10 guts versus 10 speed. In this house, we pick guts because we're going to be. It's going to be in rather short supply. It's a good stam click. I'll take it. You got the new OGURI, yeah. I had enough to spark for her. I didn't need to though. Almost. We went 150 pulls in, I think, before she came home. Your hints are actually quite nice as well. Tail held high, ramp up, straightaway adept. Lots of it's good. So I will go into energy debt for this. It's a good enough click. So we're almost triple friendship building. Yep, good hints. Oh, that's wonderful. I was gonna say you wouldn't fail a 10% chance on your wit training, would you, OGURI? Kroguri? Yeah, the domain expansion. She just does that. You get anyone else while rolling? Biwa, the other featured, the Christmas Biwa, and Aichin Flash was the only like random jump scare 3-star that we got, which apparently good for long team trials because she comes with a gold navigation skill, a little bit cheaper, you know. Not gonna see me complain too hard. We are looking for, I should remember, actually, I completely forgot. Kita-san and Halo hints, or fires, because they can, you know, sometimes be masked hints. Kita-san and Halo hints are super high priority, because we want at least corner recovery, and ideally we want corner recovery and straightaway recovery out of them. Sure. Triple wit. It's fine. Tachyon hints are worthless, but that's actually the best thing she can give me. I play Fake Grand Order, I need to wail to get the unit I want, you know? People were talking about Fire Emblem Heroes yesterday, and that game is, it probably should be illegal, is what I've decided. I don't get to make the rules around here, unfortunately. Yep, this is great. This could be a hint for one of you as well. Cloudy Days. That was King Halo. I'm down for a Wit Burst. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I think it ends there. I think I'm down for... Well, I mean, it doesn't build any fires, though. It's one friend. You're going to be on Wit often. That's the plan. That's why we brought you here. So I think if that was like an NPC Uma, then I would do this. But I think here we can just keep building fires and keep building friendships. Seems like a better idea. Power is keeping up well too, so that's a good sign. Hello there. Would you like to play some D&D? Stamina and wit seems amazing to a guy like me. The friendship is also quite nice, actually. Yeah. Oh. This could be a Kita-san hint. I probably should click wit here. I'm enticed by the fact this could be a hint, but I don't know that it is, and also even then it's only a 2 in 8 chance or something. We should go after them relatively aggressively, but this wit click is just better. It's double fires, it's one friendship, which is just the same thing that this one is, and it doesn't cost energy, which comes at a huge premium in Alharu, right? You need that energy as much as... Oh, and it was a... what's Marvelous Sunday hints too, which is great. It's like 5 energy? No, it's 15 skill points. I think I mixed it up with the first Matafaka event. My streamer actually playing the game? I know, right? Who would have thought? I could be down for a stam click here if my energy was higher. Instead, I think I shall rest. Long S, surely? That's what I'm saying. This doesn't give us the same rewards it normally does. Oh, actually, maybe it's always just a mood up. I could have sworn it comes with some amount of stam or something if you have her in your deck, but... Okay, yeah. Ooh. Now you got... I'm full energy, though, is the thing. It's a little... This is a King Halo. Oh, it's a King Halo hint. Yeah, because she has a higher chance to give me corner. Yeah, it's 1 in 6, too. Which I am a big fan of. And it's double friendship building. This is double friendship building, too. But it's also got a fire here. I think I will do this. We need to find some stam clicks throughout the course of the run, so this is fine. Nope. Not corner recovery. We gambling on corner? Indeed. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that at all. This could be a Kita-san hint as well, which means it could be straightaway and or corner recovery. Nope. Yum, indeed. Indeed. Ooh. Triple friendship build, but no fire. 1 fire, 1 fire. 35 speed. Oh, I guess it's a rainbow speed and then 3 cards that all have some TE on them. I guess it makes sense. And 15% speed growth too, right? I'm pretty happy with where our stats are at right now. But I mean, our stats should not be the problem here. We are basically gambling on skill hints and long S. 3 speed, 3 wit should get us where we want to be very easily. We're probably going to do both of the races. Unless we get something real great. the Futurity stakes and the Hopeful stakes. That's great news. First-rate coaching. I might actually be down to do that, but I don't know if we'll need to. Regardless, it's oh, this one's for the missions. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Juvenile fillies it is. Anshin JF. What is this? Avasa Ragame? No! You have to win it. Or probably come top 3 for the... Well, we don't even get the fans this way. So we have to race next turn. You still get them... oh, no. I think you podium for the skill points. So we don't get the skill points, man. I fucking hate it. I hate it. This is 30 wits. Is this the one? No. 30 skill points, though. I will take that. We can get a lot of skill points out of those events. Yeah, we do have to run this or the career instantly ends. We should be fine as long as we don't come, like, 13th or something. Which I suppose could happen. Second, Nijaku. That's fine. We're running these primarily. It sucks it takes more energy. We're running these for the skill points primarily. As long as you podium, you get the same amount of skill points. 56, yeah. 45 times your race bonus or whatever. So as long as it's first, second, or third, we're big chilling. This is probably a middle angle because we didn't burst a single time. Oh, we did burst once, actually. But, yeah, this is, team's just a little discombobulated. Though, having King Halo here means that we have double on sprint right away. If we have bursted one more time, I could have done... Like, this probably isn't going to be horrible, right? Yeah. Like, yeah. That we might even win that, honestly. But I think it's always better to medium on the first one because it gives the fewest stats anyway. So you're losing out on the fewest stats by not going top. Like, this will be... Oh, sorry, Haru. This will be, like, +1 to all. It would have been, like, +2 to all, probably, if we had gone top. Whereas the other ones would be, like, +4 or +5. Stuff like that. Now, I might go middle, top. That's the kind of shit we do often, but if I can avoid that, I will. I do like to go 3 middles, 1 top, if it's, you know, not going to cost us a run. Agnes jacking on stamina? Agnes jacking it on stamina? That's just a good wit click, though, isn't it? I wouldn't mind this click, but there's a better alternative, so I will take it. Thank you, Dana. Wet conditions? Is that must be a Fuku hint, a Matafaka hint. Thank you. Wait, what? You got both of them back to back? Okay, sure. There's not that much to do this turn. I mean, it's still this 29 speed, and yeah, because King Halo's here, it's 11 power as well, and it gets her to Rainbow. We are looking to finish everyone to Rainbow before summer camp, give ourselves the chance to high roll. So, I guess that does cross someone off the list. Double fire, 1, not double fire. Don't be tricked. They are NPCs, but I think I like this. The wit clicks automatically kind of get the nod anyway, just because they don't cost energy. We do want to run the Kika show. I should get that agenda in there. Oh, that's how you do it on mobile. Yeah. This is how you do it here. Kikacho, Tenosho Spring, and the Osaka High. That's a pretty good stam click. I do need more of these Kita-san and King Halo hints, though, I will say. This gets you to Rainbow too with the hints, which is good. Just for the friendship there. So that's another person crossed off the list. While building up some fire. Rainbow. Burst on power from Kita-san. I don't necessarily want to do that. Because, again, power, I think, is going to be just fine as is. This is a fire and friendship. And it recovers energy. This is 2, but no friendship. Yeah, I think I'm going to click wit again. Surprise, surprise. It's kind of hard to not click wit in Aoharu. That'll do it, though. Well, I don't think I need to do this. I feel like bursting on speed is a little... It's hard because Kita-san is going to be on speed most of the time. That's what she does. But I do feel like bursting on speed is maybe a little silly. Now, it is also just a double fire as well, though. How many speed cards? 3. On a 15% speed growth horse. I guess the goal, you know what it is? If our speed gets really ahead early on, high chance to overcap, that's okay. If our speed gets really ahead early on, we can just start racing more. We can just start taking more, like, stam clicks, guts clicks, things like that. How many bursts you put on speed already? 1, which is why I'm kind of... But this is a good click. We could just take this power click. This is also 2 fire and a friendship build. And it's a king. It could be a King Halo hint. I'm thinking Oguri needs Swinging Maestro and Iron Will and Corner Recovery. Iron Will? Also, Maestro and Corner Recovery are the same guy. You can't do that. If you mean straightaway recovery, you could. I'm doing probably 4. I'm doing B Still, Corner Recovery, straightaway recovery, and Rice Shower ult. Or Vampire Rice Shower ult. Long S! Alright, hold up. Lock in. Shootings? That's a fucking shooting star? It's a great chance to use Kita-san's burst on something that isn't speed, but also I don't fucking have the energy for it, so Mogged, I guess. That is fucking max. That's just all the way off, huh? Straightaway Adept, getting even more hints. Ah, that's a good fucking inspiration. Alright, let's not fuck this up then. It's a good click. I don't know if it's 21% good though. I think as weird as it is, I think we rest here. That's good. No sleep deprived. This is good. We can grab left or right-handed. Yep. Stamina as well. I could grab the 30 wit from this, but I don't think that should be too necessary for us. Skill points is probably going to be more scarce than anything else. It's not a bad guts click. It's also just not a really great anything. Yeah, this is not an inspiring turn. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can I race here? No. Well, I could. I could go to some G2, but I would rather a G1 for the efficiency. Straight away, recovery, Swinging Maestro, and Iron Will can be good. What do you think? I think they can be, but I don't like... I think... I like having straight away recovery, right? But I think you want it as your 4th recovery. I think if you're relying on straight away recovery to pop your ult and to live, it's gonna kill you 33% of the time, which I really don't like. So I think that's fine, but you need a 4th recovery. Wit to pass the turn? Unironically, maybe. Iron Will is not very good. They made it a little better. Iron Will is a little better, if I remember correctly. Or Lay Low is the... Lay Low is the white version of it, right? I think. Yeah. Blocked front continue time 1. What is this again? Number of seconds you've been blocked from the front. That doesn't really help me. I forget what the definition for this is. The murmur condition, right? So yeah, it definitely can just not happen in a lot of races too. If you're running pace Oguri, you're spoiled for recovery, so you don't need advice. If you're running late Oguri, I do like these 4, I think. And if you're running end Oguri, you just replace this with After School Stroll, most likely. Yeah, I think unironically, maybe Wit to pass the turn. No, you know what? This is a good turn to race. Even a G2 is not the most efficient thing we could have done, right? But it's still going to be like 45 skill points and like 10 to a stat or something. Assuming we win, which it's a G2. Surely we win, right? Okay. I think that is probably the most efficient thing we can do with that turn. Get like 40 skill points and plus 10 to some random stat. Yeah, exactly, actually. Look at me. Greedy skill monster. I mean, whoa! 90-10. I mean, Oguri is, Christmas Oguri is very skill point hungry, right? Of course it happens on the, run where we get, what's it called too? Long S, of course. Beach soon? No, that's true. That is true. We can rest to get rid of that. It's fine. We can rest to get rid of that. It is true. You probably can go for the power here, I think. Like this, though. I mean, this would have been like 5 speed or something. We have to like find some guts clicks or something in the next few turns. Spend our energy. I'm thinking late surge or Oguri, but recovery's so much thinking once. I mean, if you could do late surge or Oguri, you just do this. Boom, 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 boom. You get this from the Zeno Rob Roy card. You just borrow her. She heals from a random trading. Can Witch train you? Why not get your Tachyon to orange here? Honestly, I could see the argument for it. Get Tachyon to orange. We kind of want to spend the energy because we want to make resting on the first turn of summer camp a reasonable thing to do. And it's still a fire. I like it well enough. Shame that we lose out on the speed, but... I would like to do like a stamina click next turn if possible. Nope. I mean, the best click here is Wit, probably. Well, let's build a burst out of you, I guess. No, I think we do Wit, and then we hope we can get like a reasonable stamina or guts click next turn. Wit can't heal your slow metabolism, can it? Maybe it can. Doesn't make sense, at least, with the, you know, with the kayfabe, but... 10 speeds. The events, luckily, aren't affected. I actually don't know what can. Okay, another good guts click. I'm actually okay with this. This could be a Halo hint as well. And then, you know, we're mogged. If the first turn is like a triple speed rainbow, we're kind of mogged. But we're not. We shouldn't be struggling. Can we try some Pace Chaser, Christmas Ogre? What recoveries can we get? Oh, all of them. Preferred position, like the white for Race Planner and or Race Planner. Corner Gourmand, which comes on her. Corner recovery, straightaway recovery. That's 4. You don't need more than that anyway. But yeah, it's very easy. The problem with Pace Ogre is that she's just going to lose even if she activates her ult, probably. Unless you give her a Suzuka to NSM off of. My LD? What do you mean? Oh, because no one else can do it? I guess I can do it. I'm not that good on long, actually. I'm being slightly misrepresented here because I have long S. I don't have any fucking stamina, man. You can go on long, can't you? Long B? What do you even do, man? Okay, we can move. We can swap you with me. And for Mile, I mean, I guess we'll still late. It's fine. We have no particular reason to pace. And then we can swap you with Rice Shawa. Oh, your stamina sucks. Hold up. Zeno Robroy. You can run longs. There you go. He's a late too. And then we swap us with Taiki, the Mile Punisher. And then we autofill off. Because we're not actually, we don't really have the horse. Like, the long team is just going to lose right now anyway. I don't know if we can do this, though. Yeah. We just didn't, we haven't really bursted that much. I mean, it's not really even, again, Taza doesn't really know what she's talking about, but one burst this late. What about Rose has Fangs, Halloween Rice ults? Yeah, look at it right here. I got it. But for pace, you don't need it. For pace, you are overwhelmed with recoveries already. Your problem is more so, how do you win? And your answer is probably, well, that. It's not super consistent to have a Suzuka die, actually. Pace is an awkward one. You can make it work, but you're going to have to come up with something creative, I think. Okay, not punished, really. That's good. Nothing spectacular here. We rest. Umika, we got rid of our slow metabolism. Thank you, video game. And then... How strange. I mean, it's a good stam click. It's a good power click, too, honestly. It's 44 power... What the fuck? Because I guess the power bonus, right, on both of you. This is 44 power and 23 stamina? I mean, I don't want to put Kita-san's burst into speed. I think it's a little wasted. I don't really love the idea of doing it to power. This is fucking 23 stam. It's the same as doing the stam click, practically. Though it doesn't give me any guts, I suppose. Maybe it's better to just do the stam click here. If Kita-san shows up on stam, guts, or wit, I'm going to be super excited to pop that burst. I tell you what. It's just, who knows? Maybe it's better to do this. Because we get the guts out of it. It's 3 fires. This could be a King Halo hint. We still haven't gotten corner recovery, mind you, which is mission critical. Oguri normal ult is usable if we can get it from our parents. Sure, but I don't think you... I think you have better things to spend your skill points on with Christmas Oguri. She's very hungry for skill points. It might be the wrong idea, but I think I'm going to do the stam click here. I want the 11 guts, actually. It's kind of what swayed me there. Maybe that power click was the right... It was a great power click. This power really is the third-class citizen for me here. Let's not get too cocky with our speed. We do still need to make good speed clicks, right? We have 3 speed cards, yes, but if we don't click speed, we're not going to get anything to go. 10 guts here, please. Guts, guts, guts all the goddamn time. You know, Kita-san... I really don't want to do that. This turn... No, we rested, we trained. This is the last turn of summer camp. I think I like grabbing the 11 speed from the level 5 wit facility. Eventually, I'm gonna have to put her burst into speed, okay? If she doesn't, but this is I'm being given good alternative clicks. This is a good alternative click. Makes 2 more bursts. Could be a King Halo hint. Recovers some energy. We want a lot of wit. It gives us 11 speed and 6 skill points. So I'm at some point, if Kita-san shows up and there's no good alternative on the turn and she's bursting on speed, oh well. What can I do? We'll just have to do our bursts. We'll have to put our bursts somewhere else. And at the end of the day, it's not like it's a bad thing. Everyone's a level 3. That's good. Might be a fucking looks like it might be a wit click, fellas. Don't get too crazy with your speed, right? You don't want it to fall behind. Look at that. Why are they like doing the little mini squats right there? Wonder why that wasn't on quick mode. Okay. Okay, yeah, it happens. Right? Marvelous Sunday power card is good for Christmas Oguri as well. Why do you say that? It happened. They gave me a turn where I didn't have a good alternative. It's okay. I'll take 40 speed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad about it. It was always going to be difficult to put Kita-san's burst anywhere else. Double rainbow. Only tail held high. Tail held high is good. Speaking of, that could be it right here. I think I want to rest here because if I do this and then I race the Kika show, especially if we don't win, then if next turn if there's a good training after the Kika show, I can't do anything, which I don't like the idea of. And this is a little risky. It's good, but it's a little risky. And this is good, but I can pass on it. Glad we only saw Tamamo the one time. Wonder why these are not being quicked. Just check tail held high in it? Why wouldn't you just bring the Marvelous Sunday wit card? Oh my lord! Maybe I don't need to run in the... I don't know. I mean, is this that good? 14 speed. It's 23 skill points. This is a fucking race worth of skill points, damn near. No, it is that good, right? It's 2 fires. It's 2 bursts. It's on wit, which I do want to burst on because I need this facility to level up so it can become a speed. It can become a speed dispenser. It's 51 wit. Also, okay. I mean, we don't have to do the Kika show. We don't have to do our secret event. We do want to do a lot of extra race. We do want to do at least 1 or 2 more extra races, but it doesn't have to be the ones for the secret event. That's okay. Yeah, I think we just take this for sure. This also does a good burst for the actual team, right? Because it gives both of you guys speed as well as wit. I know I have a scheduled race. It's okay. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. All I've got, kind of worthless. Tether, worthless. Well, both of them are worthless. I shouldn't saying kind of worthless to one and worthless to the other one makes it seem like Tether's worse. They're both medium-only skills, right? So, I wonder why these are not being quicked. Let me take a look at this real quick. Oh, hold up. In JP, I'm using Tamamo Cross power card. It's so good. I believe it. Where's the little quick mode guy? Do I just have him toggled off here? I didn't think so. Oh, only shortened trainee event, so that'll do it. Wow. But I like this. But I like this. Ooh. But also we have an NPC burst on something useful. Oh, this is like a bit of a... This is almost... It's too much good stuff. I think I need to... I don't fucking know, man. This builds a burst, which is really nice. It uses a burst, which is really nice. This uses a burst and is a fire. This is just a fire, but it's just a good amount of speed, which I can't get too complacent on. I feel like, okay. This is also not horrible, honestly. It's 31 guts. Why is it? Oh, because your bursts are stronger because you're a scenario link card. Yeah. Like, why is this plus 20? Because you're a scenario link. Your bursts are stronger. I think this being an NPC burst that's on an actual useful thing is probably pretty high priority, right? Do I really pick it over 34 speed and 16 stamina? Or 16 skill points and 37 wit? And building another burst? Well, okay. The energy recovery from... I feel like I want to rule you out. I just took a huge wit click, and the energy recovery is completely wasted. So it's you or you. 30 stamina, 10 guts, or 34 speed and 16 power. I think this is more valuable, as crazy as it looks. Because, you know, Double rainbows should not be. We have 3 speed cards with good priority. It shouldn't be that crazy to come by. This is a fire build. This is a fire build. But I just need a lot of. I need that guts. I need that guts, man. I am putting a lot of stock in the idea that we are not going to have a hard time getting our speed up with 3 speed cards. But I can't go too far down that line of thinking either and just stop clicking speed trainings entirely. Certainly. We're aiming for like 575 stamina ish. If our guts is lower, we might have to go a little higher. We do have an inspiration still. I think we got a long S on this run, right? And it's in general things are going pretty well, so I do want to hyper sweat on it a little bit. I think we're gonna be fine on speed. This is me saying I think, especially as wit keeps that facility levels up, right? Everything goes. I think we're gonna be fine on speed. Oguri just hungry for skill points, exactly. That's why I don't think you should be grabbing pulse or something like that. I'm making a bet that our speed is going to scale up very well as as the career goes on. Lots of Nijaku. We have to unlock our ult at some point here so we can start more consistently winning these races. But again, I mean, we lose 1 stats to all there, but as long as we podium, we get the skill points we're looking for. With those 1 stats to all, they start to add up. This is good. We need this to happen. Probably not going to grab the gold from this, but, you know. If we end up a little understamped, maybe we can. You know what? This actually... This is an NPC burst that's on something useful. The wit clicks have been fucking nuts. And this actually... Well, no, but okay. You don't do this because next turn is Armakina, and turn after that is the New Year's. So I actually want the ability to recover that energy. Yeah, so I think you do this. It's an NPC burst that's on something useful. I like it. We want to be bursting in general anyways, because we do want to go top on this next one. But Silence Suzuka speed card is good. It gives skill point bonus. Oh, this gives Winter Runner. That's good. This is 20 energy versus 10 speed and 20 wit. At this point, the 20 energy is actually very meaningful. We can convert 20 energy into these many stats for sure. Earlier in the run, I take the speed and wit here. Like when we're going into senior year, you take the 20 energy. 20 energy is worth more. Was it like the greens it gives for real? Yeah. It gives left-handed and shit like that. I mean, if you have it MLB, it's also just a good stat stick, right? As most speed SSRs will be. Can I like get myself an ult here? Be still. Oh, I don't have corner recovery or what's his face yet. Real and true. So I can't really give myself an ult realistically. Is it worth it to have 777s as a backup? Is the ideal skill layout... Because I have corner... it still wastes the recovery. No, I disagree. No. Okay, yeah, so I can't give myself... Oh, we can give myself right-handed, though. You're running 4? I'm saying, like, instead of corner recovery, run 777s. And the idea is... If straightaway recovery pops at a good time, the 4th is already the backup. No, my point is switch out the 4th, right? Instead of this being the 4th, have 777s be the 4th. If straightaway recovery pops at a good time, awesome. If it doesn't, 777s gets us our consolation prize. But I think the problem with that is you waste the 1.5% recovery, which is, and potentially the 3.5 as well. No, I don't like it. Yeah. What we need to get corner recovery and or straightaway, preferably corner. For sure. We have 2 different sources of that, though, so it shouldn't be too hard. How does the small breather skill work, actually? Is it a random phase in the late race? Is it phase random? Yeah, it is. That sucks. If that activated right away, this actually will be perfect. This will be amazing. Well, not amazing, but it'll be the second best activation we could get. Yeah, okay. If we get complete, because if this run goes perfectly otherwise, and we get, but we get screwed on corner recovery, which shouldn't happen, but you know we don't have that much time left in the run. Then we can maybe try and gamble on one of these other skills, but for now it's fine. This is probably not gonna get. It could get cheaper from the Armakina actually. Let's just go late surge. Surely it'll be fine. With our long S, even. Nijaku. A lot of second places by a neck. I've lost out on like +3 stats to all or +4 stats to all or something. It's a dang shame. Autofill. If we have 3 for mile A, I can kind of go long at this point. I would rather have 1 more recovery, but I can kind of do it. We have 6 bursts. Yeah, we can definitely go top here. I'm not sure that we're really good here at long, but I don't know that we'd be transcendent anywhere else. We're still rocking without an ult here. We hit a huge power spike as soon as we at least get corner recovery. Yeah, we're not super good on long yet, or really anywhere. That's why we're getting second in all of these. I do have to think about that. I do have to put a lot of value on hints from Kita-san or from King Halo. That's sort of the big remaining puzzle piece that we still haven't slotted in, right? Is we need corner recovery and or straightaway recovery. Ideally both. No. Maybe. This could be a King Halo hint. I mean, I guess. We want to spend energy so the raffle can give us value here. Could do this. Could do that. This could be a hint. I wish you could tell. These fires are sometimes hints and sometimes they're not. I'm not sure if it's just like a percentage chance to get a hint when you click a fire with someone. I think I'd rather save you for wit, honestly, because we do need to get that wit facility to level 5 or level 4 at least, where it starts giving some more appreciable speed gains. I think I will do this and hope that you give me something. It's also just a fire build, so it's not the worst. Nope. Tissues. Well, can't really play around that. Oh, sure. I mean, Nakayama Racecourse. Could be. I can basically stop worrying about stamina for what it's worth. Sure. I think that lets me do this pretty comfortably, for example. Storm today, so much wind I can't sleep. That's TUFF, big dog. This could be a King Halo hint as well, but it takes us below half stamina, which I'm not I'm not thrilled about that, I'm not gonna lie to you. February Stakes is next turn too, which I kind of want to run. So as a result, I think I actually rest here. Tamamo! God damn it. Oh no. I actually can't. You can take my energy. I actually I can't really take the mood down right now, I don't think. I do kind of want the 25 guts though. Yeah, fine. Slight chance we get Etsuko to fix our mood anyway. I hate this Halo event. Yeah, it is the Halo tax. I wanted the 25 guts, and we could theoretically, if we win this, we could get Etsuko support anyway. Nope. Top 3, so we didn't waste it at least, but no dub for us. All in due time. Does kind of suck that I have to find a turn to recreate now. Dude, if we had even good mood, this would be so much better. Kita-san hints. Give it to me. Give it to me, please. Nope. They hate me. They hate me and they want me to die. Where are you trying to burst most of the time? Wit, guts, something like that. Speed if I'm feeling scared about speed. I think I have to do this, man. Give me shrine. Some energy recovery. I guess I'm just looking for just stats out of this one, mainly. Right? I don't know if we have corner recovery or anything hints on the inspiration. But yeah, 76 stam, 29 power. Sure, that's good. Oh, this is a mood up. I forgot. Oh, Rico doesn't fuck with me. Okay, well, good thing I didn't rely on that. Jesus. It's a bad time for that mood down, man. 15 guts, 15 wit. I do like this. I mean, it's a good turn to run the Tenno Show Spring if I fucking have the stamina for it. It's a little awkward, no? Just trying to find this last recovery. It's a little awkward. Spring gives you a mood up as well. That's true. Oguri does get a mood up from the Tenno Show Spring. Real and true. We'll run it. Hopefully we come top 3. Good. Okay. We've won like almost none of our fucking races. We're looking like nice nature out here collecting bronzes. We do get the mood up. We get some stand. Sure. This is another mood up. Okay, well, now you make me fair. Make me feel silly for recreating. I forgot how many we had in the deck. I'm down to do this. Could be a Kita-san hint as well. And the energy recovery is not necessarily wasted. Stamina looks good. Stamina is fine now. Guts will be a little lower than we want it to be. But stamina will be a little higher. The sheer brutality of this run. Yep. So I think we should be pretty fine on the whole living situation. Assuming we get, you know, a recovery. It's a bit of an issue to not get recoveries. Another mood up. Okay. All right, man. I'm sorry. Is that what you want me to, is that what you wanted to hear? I made a mistake. I shouldn't have recreated. Does that make you feel big and strong? With not being a level 4, man. Come on. You're killing me. I mean, I'll burst on speed, I guess. It's not an amazing alternative. I would rather you, if you were on guts on this very turn, I would be pogging up. But I'll burst on speed. Getting insert race strategy S, a monologue about that. I mean, I got a better question for you, Nom. Why the fuck are you looking for, like, late surge or S, brother? It's not bad, right? People, they really underestimate the impact that Wit has. You know, those mid-race checks of the pace-up checks and the downhill mode and all of that is really, and I learned recently that it even factors into how well your Uma spurts in the late race, right? How well they manage their stamina for their spurt. It's really important, and, you know, the late race, late S is gonna do that. It's gonna give you the 10% bonus to that, but, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. If you're talking about, you said not race strat, if you mean distance S, well, that's just very simple, right? It's a very simple, it's a very simple trichotomy, right? Of either you hit your stat goals, you get all of your like skill RNG and everything to go your way, and you hit distance S, and it's one of those ones where if you toggle 2, the third one goes off. This is how the game works. Right now, for example, we got long S in the very first inspiration. The stats are looking totally fine, though I might have to catch up on wit a little bit. And I'm just not gonna get corner recovery, so the run's gonna be glue. It's just it's the way that the game has to go. It's the way the game runs. There's a big man in the sky, and his job is not to create the universe and to oversee it. It's to make sure you never get the correct champions meet ace that you're looking for. It really is quite that simple, I fear. It really is. Oh, there's A rank wit. It really is quite that simple. A rank wit is very nice, certainly. Runs today sucked ass from you. Ralph decided to fail 3 trainings in a row. Another mood up, by the way. AKA RN Jesus, yep. 5% at the failed, 8% 3 turns later, fail, and 9% with Bijin hint. You know, that's a great training, but summer camp is next turn. That's also a great training, and summer camp is next turn. It's a tough turn. Because there's an argument to rest here as well. This is not quite the same thing as a rest. If I can't get late A on Toast and Jordan, I'm going to say fuck it and run late B, Toast or Jordan. True. Is doing a parent run in King Hill SSR somehow never procced her first chain? That hasn't happened to me yet, but what a time to be alive. Out of the 3 main options, I'm leaning speed. What are the odds you get more than 40 speed next turn? How many bursts do we have waiting? None? Because the other thing, too, is if I get, like, a good guts turn, I want to click on that, too. Speed's incredibly low right now. We got to claw it back. I am surprised by that, I will say. How relatively low our speed is right before summer camp here. The wit, though? I do like the wit. The wit is a good choice. I think I'm going to rest here. Because I'm pretty sure a single rainbow in summer camp is like 30-something speed. Speed's the best one in my humble funny cat opinion. I think you rest. Oh, that's not... Alright, well, the rest's not the best option if that happens. Remember I said I've never gotten Night Owl from that since the fucking... since the fucking update happened? It happened. They lowered the chance of it, but it's not 0. We can go top here, for what it's worth. The problem is I just need opportunities to snipe that corner recovery guy. And if it don't happen, it don't happen. But that is currently mandatory for the run to be, like, stats are one thing, but it's mandatory for the run to be even somewhat viable. Brutal run. Yeah. The good news is we have level 5 speed even outside of summer camp now. Oh my lord. Oh wow. No, yeah, I feel really good about resting last turn. Honestly, brother, get this night owl off of me. There you go. 48 speed, never punished. It's okay, you'll get well rested next rest, trust. So true. 52 speed, never punished. I do want to click some wits. If you can give me like a triple wit rainbow. Get this shit off me. Yeah. No hits. 42 speed, never punished. Speed, rest, speed would have been elite. What about rest, speed? Okay, now speed's looking pretty good, but I kind of want... Now I need some wit clicks, man. Holy luck. I mean, we have 3 speed cards with high priority, but certainly that is still good luck. I need some wit clicks, man. I have 3 wit cards. I'm begging. This is wits. That's good. What's the deck? Beep. 3 speed, 3 wits. Need some wit clicks. I have 3 wit cards, and they all have high priority. I promise. Well, you don't have that. Yours is like 35 or something. It's like 60 and 50. Because of how the luck played out, I was actually wit the whole time. Who would have thought? Brother man. I need some wit clicks. Brother man. Well, actually, I need some fucking king. I need some Kita-san hints. What do I do on this Chungus turn, man? What the fuck? No Rico, I assume, because Stamp sparks up the ass. Yeah, I mean, I have too much Stamp. I was too scared of not bringing Rico this run. I overstamped. I have too much Stamp. Well, assuming I get the recoveries I want, which looks like it's not going to happen, actually, but... Race or rest, in my opinion? Not really. I mean, it's a G2 we could do. We're down like 30 energy. It's just nothing. This speed click could be fine, but we're not. I think rest, I guess. Yeah, 30 energy. Recreation click? Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's 40 speed. I'll take it. I really need some wit clicks. Yeah, wait, this kind of went... I just realized this kind of went catastrophic, man. Recreation for Claw Machine. Did that even happen outside of URA? This went kind of catastrophic. I didn't realize... How do I have this little speed? It's like behind where I normally was with fucking 2 speed cards. Adept slaughtered, found dead in ditch. What the hell? Sunny days? Can happen in Unity Cup, but not with PAL dates. I mean, the PAL dates give you what, 6 speed or something like that. It doesn't really. That doesn't really do anything. Rico would do. If anything, again. I was too scared of the fact I didn't bring Rico. I'm gonna end up with the same amount of stam that I normally do when I bring her. I think that's the big mismanagement I did in this run, is I was too scared of stam. We're gonna have like 80 stam too much or something like that. I mean, okay, this is brutal. What are you doing to me? I don't know, man. Give me corner recovery from Kita-san. That's the only reasonable thing on this turn. Nope. How long has it been since we've gotten a Wits Rainbow with 3 Wit cards in our deck? Has it been... It was before summer camp, right? Was the last time? So it's been like 8 turns or something? Where we have 3 different cards and we haven't gotten even a single Wit Rainbow, I think? I mean, you know. Turn you rested and got Night Owl? Yeah. It was right before summer camp, so it's been like 6 turns or something. Hashtag never rest. Real and true. Keatsons forgets her 100 priority has a 1 in it? No, she's a speed card. I'm talking about these guys who just don't show up. Speed's been fine, actually. Well, so far. I overstammed, and also I guess we just didn't get really good luck on speed early on, because like I put bursts into speed too. This is crazy. This is literally less speed than I got consistently with 2 speed cards. Well, I guess by the end of it we'll probably be fine, but at the cost of torpedoing our width, which I really hate. I don't even, yeah, this is not it. This is not. We didn't get corner recovery either. I thought having 2 different cards that could give me corner recovery would give us a pretty good chance to do it, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I would have even taken straightaway recovery. I didn't get that either. I got fucking extra tank. Might just lose finals too, because I'm not built. I don't have an ult. I'm going to the finals without an ult. The team is gonna have to carry me. I don't do anything. Let's lose Unity Cup for the W. I mean, it's just the team's gonna have to win. I don't have an ult. Well, we got there. That's good at least. I would love just 3 triple witch rainbows back to back to back right now, if you don't mind. That'd be really cool for a guy like me. Just triple wit rainbow, triple wit rainbow, triple wit rainbow would really help make it up to me. Not quite what I asked for. It would fucking cap our speed practically too. Yeah, wit is just way too low. How surprising. Oh wow, we only just got that now? That's crazy. We got a hell of skill points. Wait, we didn't get curvature either. What the hell is this run? We didn't even get fucking... Wait, we didn't get curvature this run either, did we? I just realized. I'm like, what do I even spend these skill points on, man? Well. Single witch rainbows. At least they kind of remembered they were in the deck. I mean, it's a good... Speed got kind of neglected, and it still is basically... Like, it's still capped, essentially. It'll not quite get there, but if we clicked on speed next turn, it would be. I'm gonna click wit, though. Go on, triple. Give me a triple wit rainbow. This is like an apology. Race bonus kind of low in this deck to be getting 12. Wow. Wow. Okay, I mean, I don't think this is a very representative run. You got a massive speed summer. I mean, honestly, with 3 speed cards, getting double rainbows should not be crazy unlikely. But yes. The summer camp was pretty long. Overall, I call this kind of a low roll for sure, though. Outside of getting long S. not a good. I think this deck is still a good idea for sure. The only thing that actually should be a problem for this deck is not getting enough stam or guts, and you know, we went the opposite direction. I think I can afford to be a lot less scared, right? What's the skill point total? I spent some. I spent like 120 on that. And like 120 roughly on that too, or something. It's like 1650. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. She fucking gambles on... She has nothing to spend it on, man. Like, NSM, it's on. Straightaway Adept. Winter Runner, right-handed. Curvature would be great. We didn't get Tail held high either, huh? Or Ramp Up? What the... Wait, the hints were horrendous in this run, I just realized. Gamble on a small breather. Gamble on triples. I don't fucking know, man. What are we doing here? Well, she didn't get anything. There's nothing to spend the dang skill points on, man. Fucking outer swell me? We don't need Nakayama race course, that's for damn sure. But honestly, brother, grab it. I don't know, man. Be a parent. Go home and be a family, man. Inside scoop, yeah. I mean, it's a closer skill. It's not bad. Well, like, I mean, she's glue anyway, right? 661 wit. This is way too much. I mean, out of curiosity, because her guts is lower than the guts was lower as expected, right? But I think, you know, 100 stamina is worth more than 100 guts. Like, she is 368 here and 658 here. What does that look like for her? Oh yeah, it's yeah. It's not like ridiculously overstamped. I mean, I'm going to assuming she has, you know, actual wit, which she doesn't. It's not ridiculously overstamped, but it is. Yeah, right. She has 4 different recoveries she's trying to activate, so it makes a big difference. But yeah, I don't have to be quite so scared, I think. I can click more guts and click less stam generally, because guts at least we also get power and speed out of it, which we do want. Okay. I think that was definitely partially misplayed, but also I think it just, you know, the width just got brutal real fast, man. Late Surger, long. Late Surger, parent. Ramp up, small breather, winter runner, nimble nav, unity cup. I mean, she's not... It's interesting. It's an interesting template, but... This was like long or something? Ooh. Or medium, or just like a distance, basically. I'd be very interested. That is significantly worse than the other 2 we got, which is quite interesting. Thank you for the ticket. I'm not used to building pacers. What are solid pace cards? Fine motion for speed start. That's a big one. Tosin Jordan, if you want a stamina card. I think she comes with a bunch of pace shit, if I remember correctly. OGURI Kapuda. I think I'm gonna run it back, basically. I don't think the idea is with the build. I think... Did you not buy innate experience? I didn't know. It's a decent skill, but I think I would rather grab mid race over it, right? It's like 7.5 seconds to 0.35. I mean, that's good. It's a very good closer, right? But well, it's a good closer. But I think mid race is probably more important than it. We're gotta run a 19-man gauntlet in order to get the online local champion belt. You gotta go through 19 men. Wit motion, huh? Could borrow that over Rico. Festival Rudolph was 14% stam, I think, or 16%. Yeah, her, it was maybe 12%. It was like 8, 12, 8 or something. Or 12, 12, 8. Got a freaky, deaky one. All right. Hey, this turn. Karaoke me? Nice. Perfect. Just like we drew it up. Hey! It's the ice skating Yuri. I'll take speed and stam, I guess. Fidgety's a defending champion at the end. Simply eat him. Have you considered? Rico's usually fine to use your own lower level card and borrow something else. Yeah. If you have the R Rico, she's... I mean, that's what I've been using the whole time. This is the pain of not bringing Rico's, is getting 6 people in here. But at least we still have Matafaka helping out a bit. This could be a hint. I'm gonna really focus on these Kita-san fires. That was a hint. It was not the right hint. I have MLBR Rico? Yeah, then definitely don't borrow Rico. Not worth it. It might be harder to get corner recovery and straightaway recovery than I think. That might be the one. Oh, this could be a hint as well. I think I need to click guts a little bit more prodigiously, honestly. Especially early on here where it's not competing with speed rainbows. Nope. It could have been, though. You don't know that. Will be some great quality of life to be, you know, be able to tell if it's actually a hint. But, oh well. Fuck me, I guess. My stupid Chungus life. Double fire, and it's King Halo. Could be a hint. You never know. Nope. It's okay, we'll all be saved by Mant. Real and true. I love racing. I fucking love racing. It's a rest angle. Nice. No Tamamo. Everyone's OGURI cat. Well, the little thing of her fucking hitting the moves there looks like she's just fucking vibrating. I don't want to hydrate, so it's the bottom one. Charming? No. Aw. Okay. That could be a Kita-san hint, but I think this is just a better click. Just a way better click. I'm really just looking forward to stat lines being almost normalized. It's real and true. My 1LB rare Rico goes brazy. I believe it. Get out of the way. It's a good click. This is basically 4 friendship building almost versus 2 fires and 2 friendship building. And one of them is Kita-san, so it could be a hint. It isn't. But it could have been. Oh god. Alright, I may socialize with you, I guess. The 25 guts is useful. He's got the first 2 events for Power Ice in the first 2 turns. I did not get the final bar to the support chain. Pain. You know. That is how it goes sometimes. It's a rest angle. Because the wit click is no good. Nakayama race course. Very nice. Halo. No Kita-san. No Kita-san. Hint, anyway. Uma giveth, Uma taketh. Indeed. No, where's my fucking hints? One career, I went the entire career without Bourbon showing up once. Yeah, not getting the first event in a chain is exceedingly rare, certainly. But it can happen. Honestly, brother, while we don't have an ult, just front me. Just fucking front me. No one has any kind of skills to catch up anyway. Just fucking front me.
Get grabbed.
Evie.
Hello
there. How are you? Thinking of evolving anytime soon? I would recommend against Vaporeon for reasons you're too young to find out about. Well, we're not going to be worried about Stam this run. That's good. Any Kita hints? Hello, doing good, I guess. That's good. That's a straight up hint. That I think I have to value these quite highly because it is just like a make or break if we get corner recovery at least. I should be doing good considering the pull I got today. Well, now what would that be? Nice. Okay. I would like to also get straightaway recovery. This is a nice mood up. But it means I can ignore King Halo. No one is now dead to me. I only care about Kita-san hints. This is a good one, but it ends the... Yes, 30 skill points. Energy is nice. Wit is nice. I feel like 30 skill points feels kind of brazy, though. And, you know, what do I care about offending her anyway? Get the fuck out of here, front runner. Be gone, front runner. A backliner main is speaking. This kind of sucks. Wit to pass the turn, I guess. I want to do an epithet run for Narita Taishin. But it's definitely a guts max run. It requires 1,200 guts. So true. I didn't realize she fucking moved like that. Watch your tone, late sucker. Excuse me? I'm a woke surger, actually. What the? I mean, yeah, I guess we're not worried about Sam this run. I don't fucking know. Silence. Front runner, a backliner main is speaking. Thoughts? Thoughts? Bro, save me. Alright, man, I'm resting, I guess. Wasted mood up, Sag. Try to build Umas for next CM, it's going eh. That is how I would describe it as well. We could burst here. Halo friendship builds, 1 fire. This is 2 fires, and it's guts. I think I would rather click guts than stamina, if given the option. Again, an NPC burst that's on something like even reasonably useful, I feel like is relatively valid, though. Yeah. Figured out how I should go with my decks. Got some decent parents. That's good. Late surging is the most hype. I also have 2 Rudolphs, so it's the best. I don't make the rules. Real and true. Like man in Sonic Abridged yelling, I'm back in the fucking building! Yeah. No, that's good shit. Come on, Kita-san, give me straightaway recovery. We only have to worry about hitting stat thresholds. Nope. Okay. I mean, that one is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna... I don't know about all that. We might just have to live with a mid-race ult. Unless we high roll on Kita-san. It's a wit click because it doesn't cost any energy. So much deck thinking and parent covers for Aishin Flash being... And the parents cover for Aishin Flash being Aishin Flash. What's wrong with Aishin Flash? Ooh, triple friendship build or fire build? Our Haru brain tells me I should click wit here. Straightaway recovery from Claw Machine? Can it happen outside of URA? I thought it genuinely couldn't. I thought it was a URA event. Ooh, Guts Bursts. I'm actually kind of down. Yeah. I thought Claw Machine was a URA thing. It happens on regular rec. So it can happen in Alharu too. It just can't happen with PAL dates? Well, you know what? Unironically, that's probably my most likely way to get straightaway recovery then, isn't it? Because it guarantees it, right? It just gives it to you if you grab at least one plushie. That's like not a meme. That's like genuinely how we're gonna get it, I think. Because I have to find a turn where I can recreate and try to hunt for it. Nijaku? You just don't see it in Alharu because everyone uses Rico. Well, guess who's not using Rico? Oh, this is... Again, while normally I would want the speed and wit here over the energy because we're earlier in the run, because of the fact that energy is so low, and this will mean that we can actually maybe do something on the turn after New Year's, I will take energy here. If you don't suck at claw machines, imagine not getting your daughter her toys. I do want to do the extra race here. Hopefully we can win it. Mayhaps. Front me. Nice. We're compounding RNG in ways that have never been compounded before. Listen. It's not nearly as rigged as IRL claw machines. Long ass corner recovery hint. Claw machine? Easy, man. Easy. Fucking easy. In theory, the stat thresholds should be the thing that this doesn't have RNG on. Theoretically, it should be very easy to hit your stat thresholds here. That is supposed to be the saving grace if you don't Giga low roll. But maybe that's not true. Maybe I have to just give up on that straightaway recovery guy and just go, you know what? It's a mid-game ult. Maybe. We're gonna have to run 3 speed cards on Aishin so I don't get a good number. That's a 20% wit, 10% power growth experience. Yeah, if you want to cap speed on a no speed growth Uma, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need 3 speed cards and probably 3 good ones too. That's why we took that energy. What do you mean, man? Come on, it was 11%. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't play this game on stream. Oh. Apology accepted, I guess. Apology accepted. Deep breaths. Oh, wait, deep breaths. That's straightaway recovery. Oh. Never punished Des. That's it. We're done. We have all. So now we just hit stat thresholds and get long S. Well, get long S. Like that's something we can control, but cool. We don't need to go claw machine hunting. Can Kita-san give you that? Is that just in her hint pool, or am I? Is that just because we have the long proficiency? Kita-san doesn't have a. Did she have hints for that? No, that was just straight up because of the long. Okay, cool. You got long S, I pay you a sub. RNG. Destroy my enemies and my life is yours. When you open the Uma stream and he's playing the game, I know, right? Hashtag not my streamer. I like the friendship building that's going on here. Who's not? You're orange, you're orange. You're far behind. What the hell? Mrs. Rob Roy. Look who finally came out of their cave. Playing Uma with $5 on the line, for real. Paul was talking about Temple on Oguri Biwa got 3 SSRs, normal Oguri, and both of the banner ones. W, I think, is the technical term. Yeah, it's a wit angle. It's a wit angle. Fire build with no energy costs, and we just need a lot of wit. We need a lot of wit. We need a lot of wit. Don't forget about the part we need a lot of wit. We need a lot of wit. Give me long guess right here. Just do it. We have 3-star long guess on the. Okay, no, but it could still happen on the next one. Okay, alright, I'll take the every rose has its fangs. That's a good hint, but I would like long guess. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna look you dead in your fucking balls and tell you that I don't want long guess, because that would be a lie. I'd be lying to you, and I don't do that around here. I'm an honest man that you can trust. That you should trust. That not trusting reveals a moral failing of you. Nice, Zeno Rob Roy. I do want a Biwa. It's weird running BNW trio without B, so it's NW. NW. No, I guess it's nothing. Northwest. NWA. Front me. 130.8. Goddamn. I do notice the cough definitely, the longer I talk, the more it decides it's here to stay. Alright. No. Not really. I guess this is good friendship building. That is, I mean, we would like to get almost everyone to Rainbow. We're not going to be able to get Zeno Rob Royce. It's not happening. But Arjataishin plus Whining Tikizo Des. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Oh, that's just a great click. And then we rest next turn. That's also a great click. Because I do want some guts. But I think we're doing more than well enough on stamina. And I don't want to do the thing where I get over scared because I didn't bring Rico. And then I just neglect my speed and wit. It's 5 energy, I guess. 5 energy is 5 energy. Pussy is pussy, etc. Matafaka is not at... Oh, she is at orange. Oh, perfect. It's just Zeno Rob Roy, and she's not going to get there in time. So. I'd say it was 40-something speed. What the fuck? I guess this would have been a triple speed Rainbow if you were here, huh? Definitely a rest, though. No, it is not. I did not hit her. I did not. I guess I'm front running now. Yeah, I guess we front run now. Wait, why are you not on mile? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? What is this Sunday abuse? Get this hentai on mile immediately. I don't understand that she sucks and our medium team is just ass now, but... Well, actually, I don't have a good counter argument for that. Yeah. We probably can't do this, if I had to guess. Is that losing one of these is so bad? 3 bursts for the second one? It's doable. We could. And they've been, I think, speed and wit bursts. We could do it, but I think I'll just go middle, top. It's okay. It's the safest route through. If we can burst early on a lot of times, then hooray, but if we can't, then it's okay. We'll play it safe. Because losing one of these puts you so far behind on your facility level ups. Yeah, all that doesn't happen if you lose. Alright, summer camp. Give me speed. Counts. I mean, it's 31 speed. Hey, you're not a power card, man. I know what you're... I don't know what you're doing, but you're supposed to be on speed. In fact, you should burst on speed in summer camp to make up for not being Rainbow yet. Nice. That's okay. I'll take that. 19 speed from this click. Yeah, I'm not mad about that at all. And it builds a fire, and it's 44 wit, and it's 13 skill points. Like, I'm not mad about that. It's better than you showing up on power anyway. And it builds some friendship for you. Lets us train again next turn, and the turn after that too. No resting needed in summer camp. And you know what? Stats looking great right now. Agreed. We just gotta hit that long S. And we have all of our skill points too. This is what I expect this deck to run like, right? It should not be hard to hit our speed and wit goals with 3 speed and 3 wit. You know? When our other goals are so low for stam and guts. I think I'm down to click wit here. Speed is not more on pace than wit is, but it's just, you know, these are both good clicks, and one of them doesn't cost energy and builds a fire. I really need to get Zeno Rob Roy to Rainbow, though. Okay, I checked. Festa Rudolph is 8 speed, 14 stamina, 8 wit. I think MLB Kita plus MLB Sweeper Halo works. 2 is gonna be rough on 8% speed growth. I'm not gonna lie to you. 2 is pretty rough on 20% speed growth. Unless you're bringing, like, a shit ton of wit cards also, or something. I'd say all that 8% will do is basically, if you do bring 3 speed, you should be relatively comfortably capping it on, like, most mid-rolls. We don't need any hints anymore. I mean, I could take some stamina just to get you friendshipped up. It's not like we're at our stamina goal. We still do need a little bit more stamina guts. This is not a bad click. This is 2 fire builds, though, and it also gives us 10 stamina, but it doesn't build any friendship with you. Which, I mean, I would like to get you to... You're already behind schedule, so I think I have to heavily prioritize you. Like, you should have been at Rainbow before summer camp, let alone not even at Rainbow after it. What the hell? What is this card? I haven't seen this. What the? Comes into my run, takes 5 of my energy, leaves? Haru, that Guts Burst is very tempting. Don't lose another 11%, please. Okay. Arikite. I'll take 36 speed any day, though. Hard to convince me otherwise. Also, that's a great wit click. The problem with this is, 1, as an actual, like, sizable failure chance. And 2, if I do this, and there's a great training next turn, or a great training on the turn after the Kikasho, I just can't take it. So I think the smart thing is to still rest here. That's, you know, rewarded for once. I would like to run the Kikasho, unless you give me something insane. Which you have not really done. Would love to get you to Rainbow. This next click would do that. But, the Kikasho is runnable here. So 3 speed and 2 wit. I need 1 slot for the Guts Bijin hints. What hints are you trying to get off of Guts Bijin? Did she give It's On? Or Playtime's Over? Playtime's Over, is that the one? Biko. Bijin. Winter Runner. And Nakayama Racecourse? I see what you mean. They're good, but I wouldn't make your deck worse for them. You know what I mean? Like, if you're looking for a Guts card, I would put her in as your Guts card. But if you want to run something other than Guts, I don't think these are worth it, right? Because think about it this way. You're paying skill points here to get up to 60 speed and 60 stamina. What if you just put a stamina card in your deck or a speed card in your deck? It would do way more than that, right? And the Guts is probably, if you're not Guts maxing, the Guts is probably the least useful stat you can get. Think about it in terms of opportunity cost. This is like 400 skill points, well, 300, for 60 speed and 60 stam, right? It's for CM, you need Rico and more stam also. It depends on what you're doing. You can get away with like 700 stamina and a gold recovery on this shit. But it's more so like the Guts card is just not worth bringing if you don't want to bring a Guts card. Like, don't bring it just for the hints. You're very unlikely to get cheaper. So I'll grab you. Yeah. That's it. I just want to grab a couple of recoveries because we do want to win the Kikasho if possible for the secret events. We might still not, even with all of this. We definitely have to late surge, by the way. Nice. Okay, that's great. 5 lengths. That, honestly, those whites may have made the difference. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Aw, Gamba didn't pay off. I misclicked the bottom option. Whoa. Yeah, and it got Zeno Robroy to... This would have been a triple rainbow, double fire turn if Robroy was already rainbow. That would have been fucking nuts. Jesus. It's okay. We need to make sure our wit stays... I have to focus wit a little bit, and for the next little bit, I think. It's not, like, bad, but it is falling behind now. We don't have to win this one. We have to win the Armakinen. Is the big one for the secret events. 3 speed, Rico, 2 wit then, or 1 wit plus 1 stam. Stam Creek, I guess. 3 speed, 2 wit, Rico sounds fine. Yeah, and if you need a recovery, like if Creek is gonna be like your source of Maestro, then bringing her over Rico is probably a good idea. This kind of sucks. I guess I can Guts Bursts. Armakinen's next turn, we'll get our recovery back from the New Year's. I'm okay with this. Haru has been asking to Guts Burst for like 7 turns now too, so let me give her wishes. I think Festival Rudolph has a gold recovery. Oh, Slick Surge. I might take that, unironically. I for real might grab that at the end of the run, depending on how our win. Nice. Okay, still on track for the secret event. I might for real take that, depending on how our skill points look at the end of the run. It's not the most reliable thing in the world, but if we have like an extra 100 skill points, it can give us another avenue of like Surge plus NSM at a good moment just wins us the game as well, right? I have no Rico, Tazuna, or Bust. Excuse me. Oh, I have no Rico, Tazuna, or Bust. Yes. I inserted an Oxford comma that you did not place there. That's my bad. That's on me. He has common collected. That's fine enough. Probably true. That's a gold recovery. It works. This should be easy. Beep, beep, beep. I have a pizza sitting next to me. The self-restraint to be streaming and not eating that pizza right now, you guys should really appreciate me more than you do. You should say nice things about me. I don't even want your money. I just want your validation through words. I want you to say that I'm super cool and handsome. And you enjoy the fact that I'm there. Because I have insecurity problems. Collected plus about 900 stamps should live. I mean, I would call that a little overstamped, personally. Like, if you're talking... I mean, is she a pace chaser? She's late surging, right? This is late Rudolph? Or is it pace? Because pace will need a little bit more. I'm thinking about the threshold too. True, but I don't think you need it, right? You probably realistically are more down here, but you probably could get, if you're running 2 wit, you could go to like here or something, right? Yeah, this is too, I don't know, this is too safe to me. She pace because calm is pace only? Ah, okay, then yeah, I mean, you might need a little bit more then, right? Oh, I gave her a skill that doesn't fucking work on. You can still get away with less than this, I think. But yeah. If you want to play it safe, it's definitely not. Oh, I love this. I need more of these, actually. This could be a nimble nav hint, too, if you're the one who pops. Your hints are completely worthless, I fear, but... Also leaves us room to still get value out of the raffle, potentially. Straightaway Adept. I'll take that. Bushel of carrots. Yeah! You gave me tissues last time. Come on. I deserve it. What the hell? I guess I don't deserve anything. It's a good speed click. Sure. 14% stam, El Rico, grabbing an extra lighter tune can work. Yeah, yeah. El Rico? I assume you mean R Rico? I kind of just want to click wit. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to get this wit facility to level 4. I guess I should, you know what? If I want, this is weird. If I want more wit, I should get a burst on you. Because once I have a burst on you, it's most likely to go into wit. Yeah. It's weird, but this is an investment in wit long term. And then we can also use that to level up the facility, hopefully, to 4. And if it happens, ooh. I don't think I want you to wipe the plate. Whoa! 2 in a row? That's 2 in a row on losing 90% there. That is surprising. Really? Okay. Fatty? Affectionate, though. Alright, because you got me 2 in a row. That means I'm also gonna get back in shape right here. Surely. No, I need to go to the infirmary, man. Any given turn could be a really good speed turn at this point. Okay, at least they fucking cured it in 1 turn. It's not the worst. Well, it wasn't that good of a speed turn. I do want to build your fire as well. I want to give us opportunities to burst on wit. Osaka High next turn. This is power. Yeah, I always find this funny that it says you're just gonna power through it and it gives you power. Very fun. Give me wit. We'll get enough power just through osmosis and sparks. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for at all. Yeah, you guys are supposed. If you do this on wit, both of you do this on wit, I'll be thrilled. That's actually shitty poopy baby of you. Hey, wait, oh god, I just realized something. Hey, you. Hello. Have we gotten a single one of your events? Oh, brother. Have you gotten a single one of your events in your event chain? Mrs. Rob Roy. Uh-oh. It's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. Nice. I mean, we're still on track for the secret event. That's good. We just have to win the Tenno Show Spring now, which, I mean, if we had gotten Lion Weight by now, that would be a really big part to that. Standard distance. Inspiration, sure. Long S. Give me that $5. Come on. It's not that low of a chance to get it. Nice. Oh, and a corner recovery hint. What the hell? Does Rico fuck with me? Oh, she does! Nice. Alright, Hecko, pay up. You know the rules. Unless you meant on that particular turn, in which case, you know, I say you are a bully. A bully and a mean guy. Corner adept. These are great. I mean, the hits are flowing, man. I just need, I don't know, fucking anything. I didn't get B still. If I get a B still hint from a burst or something, that's also, we're good, right? That's it. That's all we need. But, you know, I kind of need you to give me that. Honestly, brother, curvature ain't getting cheaper than this. It's a great time to pick up curvature, I think. And that's probably it. But I would like to win the Tenno Show Spring where possible, so we'll try and do it through that.
You know, they say generosity.
A man of his
is the only
word.
thing that separates us.
A French man of his word. Who would have thought it was possible? No. Okay, no secret event for us. Oh well. It's a shame to lose. Again, if Zeno Rob Roy had been here, if she had gotten through her event chain, that wouldn't have happened. Absolutely not. You want to burst, by the way, Tachyon? You've been on wit and not bursting. Any bursters? Any bursters? Who gave me a sub? Hecko Ant. You should thank him with a big kiss on the lips. I'll take 30 skill points, Alex. Hey, you want to burst when you show up on fucking wit, man? Say hi to Zangief. Real and true. Any fucking... I mean, I guess this is the third 90% we've lost in the past hour. That's fine. It was a 93%, but, you know, same difference. Well, there you go. Goddamn. You know, sometimes the good news is that the gold chip and the Maya runs should not be very RNG dependent. It should just be a matter of getting long S. So, you know, we've got a lot of time till Sagittarius still. Also, Geef says hi. And he reiterates the points from earlier in the stream. If voting with your wallet is the most correct way to have your voice heard under capitalism, then those with the largest wallets will have the biggest voice. And maybe that's not the most fair thing, considering that, you know, tends to be that the concentration of wealth is not usually done through a meritocracy, but instead just one person gets some money, and then the natural pull of the free market means that, you know, the wealth concentrates and wealth becomes power, and power concentration means it's easier to concentrate wealth, and so on and so forth. But he also says hi. He says hello. He hopes you have a wonderful day. And he hopes that I stop getting fucked by this godforsaken garbage game. The game is not very good. You know that? It should not be allowed to do this to me, I think. It should not be allowed to have me fail 3 90% like this. Late surge for straightaways. I used to shout out my sister who got me a phone case with full Rudolph art from the manga on it. It looks great. Nice. You're gonna give me a thumbs up. Yeah, nice. Energy and moods and right-handed hint. I don't think so, Tachyon. You're gonna burst on wit, I think. Speed's looking a little bad again, huh? Well, how did that happen? Kind of bullshit. Methinks it's kind of bullshit. I guess I'll click wit. Maybe that's what it is. I've been clicking wit too much. If you gave me that level 4 wit facility, it wouldn't be that bad. I've never seen the Madafaka even fail on the right-handed. It feels like she fails 40% of the time or something like that for me. But it could just be that I'm the unluckiest motherfucker who's ever lived. Brack rates my first decent ace I made. You posted it on Haunts. Hello, Clean Please. Medjiro Dober. Medjiro Ryan. Medjiro McQueen. It's a fucking dynasty, man. It's okay though, Mog. It's crushed even. S-rank speed is good. That means if we get good wit clicks and good speed clicks, we can ignore the speed clicks because we're going to have S-rank speed even out of Summer King. Or we can just get nothing, actually. Hey, Tachyon. Stop that. You're supposed to be on wit, Tachyon. Tachyon, I paid you to be on wit. Now, you might say you don't pay me at all. In which case, I would say, you know, watch yourself. You know how people the last guy who started asking for a raise around here? This is just almost as much speed. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is 17 speed. This is 19 speed. This fucking recovers me energy. Just imagine if you have bursted here, Tachyon. Why do you not want to burst when you're on wit? It's like the 6th time that you've had this full burst bar. You've been on wit and you don't want to burst. You know what? Fine. Yeah. Unironically, sure. Because speed is a little lower than I'd like it to be right now. If you insist. Holy shit, late surge or corners. Bro, just give me some wit and my life is yours. Speed is roughly on track. A little lower than I'd like it to be, maybe. But roughly on track. We have right hand. Oh, wait, no. None of this matters. I need Xenorob. Oh, we haven't had the first event of her fucking chain. Oh, my God. Where are you, D&D girl? Where are you? Oh, my God. We're not going to get anything, man. The hint luck has been ridiculous in this run. Then we just didn't get her event chain to go off. Because, of course, that's what would happen there. Honestly, brother, fucking can I race? No. I know, rest. Well rested. A little wasted, but it's fine. Oh, it's literally possible. She has to get all 3 parts of her event chain. Next turn, the turn after, and the turn after. It could happen. But is it going to happen? 6, 7. I don't think so. I don't think so. But it is possible. Okay. Oh, wait. We're on the second event. Wait, it's actually kind of even more possible. She has 2 more turns to get the last event of her chain. It is totally a thing that could happen. Why is my speed so ass? What happened? It's 2 a.m. I got a police station to clean tomorrow. Godspeed, Brickster. Goddamn. Well, good luck, Hecka. And thank you for the sub. Holy shit, it actually happened. Now, I know I keep asking for a new thing every time I get the thing. I just realized, why are our stats so ass? What happened? What happened? What happened here? I looked away for a second and my shit is garbage. What happened? Why? Why are my stats bad? Wait a minute. Why are they bad? They're not supposed to be bad. They're supposed to be good instead. Oh, that's why. Because I don't fucking... Okay, because no one... Right, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, like a bunch of turns with no... Yeah. Well, that's kind of fucking awful, no? 3 turns plus 50 speed right now? That's not even what I need. I need 3 turns plus 50 wit. That'll get us the speed we need. With right-handed and Winter Runner, I can get to 1200 as is, practically. And we have the skill points for it. It's more like, my wit is terribly low right now. I have 3 wit cards, by the way. I almost made a 12k Hans, dude. I have 3 wit cards, by the way. They just don't show up. They're just not there when you need them, generally. I can grab this. So we have all 3 of our... We have an ult now. That's good. Deep breaths we can even gamble on. Right-handed. It's maxed. It's not going to get any cheaper. We're not going to get fast learner at this point. We're probably better on medium than... Oh, no, but deep breaths is a long. Yeah, we're not using 777s. Yeah. It'll be a mid-game skill for us anyway, as it currently is. Oh, it is the Aramakinans. That's good. Okay, we did win. Pog. Mogged? Did we mog? I assume we mogged. We beat her by 3 lengths. I call that a mog. Jesus, I'm dying. Yeah, I need to click wit like 3 times, basically. And just, I need it to be good. Wow. How does this keep happening? I feel like I click. I feel like I guess. I mean, I guess again. I have 3 wit cards, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They just keep. We have not gotten very many. If like we gotten like 2 double wit rainbows the whole fucking run or something. It's still speeds. I mean, I guess. This wit is too terrible. I mean, I think this wit being as terrible as it is basically means that we're cooked and we have to do another run, basically, is what just happened. I mean, to be fair, I think we were already cooked. How did my wit end up so bad? I'm surprised. I am surprised. I guess we didn't get that many chances to... I only put like 2 or 3... I think it was 2 bursts into it, I suppose. This is more than a burst or 2 off pace. It's like 200... Wow, I mean, it's a good speed click. Wit is just so important. Right? But this is just... It's so much better a speed click than a wit click. What am I supposed to do? But again, I think it just cooks us, basically, is what it does. A really good wit click would give us like 18 speed or something. I'd be down with that. I think we are cooked, unfortunately. I never thought stat thresholds would be difficult with this deck. Yeah, what is this? 1 fucking wit card. I mean, speed's actually fine. It'll be like roughly 1100 with, you know, 2 double circles, but so it'll be a little over 1200. I'm surprised that wit is this low. I mean, I guess it's like closer to 700. It's not garbage, but it is lower than I'd like it to be. We're totally living, by the way. Stam and Guts are both... Oh, hold up. We have to win URA finale. It was a fluke. We'll just do it again. Okay. Yeah, wit is... I mean, I guess it's not like it's... This isn't awful. Wit is just like 100 lower than I'd like it to be at minimum, you know? High 700s is kind of the lowest wit that I would be happy accepting. And we're getting like high 600s instead. So I guess it's not like this was horrendously off target or anything. This is a viable horse for the CM, but I think with the low wits, she's going to be very inconsistent at doing what I need her to do. I guess this is the good part about having 4 recoveries. Right? So we definitely grab It's On and NSM. We can only grab single circle Winter Runner, actually. And we couldn't get Slick Surge, huh? Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. We have Deep Breaths. And Be Still. And corner recovery and every else. Okay, so we have all of our we have all of the skills that we wanted, and curvature and It's On and NSM. Yeah, it is. How did you get Slick Surge? Oh, it's right here. You get it from a random burst. We just don't have the skill points to spare for it, and it's not that important, so I'm okay with that. So this is basically 1191 speed, which is fine, right? 1191. Stamina and Guts are high enough. The wit, the power is at the minimum I would accept, right? 750 is the reasonable minimum, I think, for this course. But yeah, the power and the wit are both lower than I'd like. Both of them by about 100. 850 power, 780 wits-ish are things I'll be much more comfortable with. She is a candidate. We can run her. But I definitely will keep doing more Christmas Ogre runs. We can get way better than this. I'm very surprised 2 runs in a row that the stat thresholds have been... It's been harder to hit my speed goals with 3 speed cards than 2. Like, I know that Rico does some work to smooth out the curves in these Alhara runs, but she doesn't provide more speed than a speed card. I have to assume that we've just kind of been getting mogged on trainings, right? On like a bad run with 2 speed cards and 3 wit cards, I was hitting like 1130 speed. Anyway, the Oguri is runnable, but not ideal. And it is the skill. We need to race. We need to be able to race like 1 or 2 more times too. She just eats up so many skill points. Right? Whoa, speed and turf, nimble nav, Winter Runner, Armakinen, speed turf. Oh, but you're kind of a shitty grandparent with the late surger there, but I mean your blue is good at least. It's a little spread out, speed, stand, power. It's interesting. She could maybe make an interesting grandparent herself, possibly, with the 2-star speed, 2-star turf. Alright, let's do one more run with the same deck. I don't think the deck or the sparks are the problem. I might be playing it a little wrong. I might be too used to playing decks with Rico in them. I could definitely see that being the case. But we're so surprisingly off of our speed and wit, which doesn't quite make sense to me. I would have expected us to struggle more with hitting our stamina and guts goals, but both runs have been fine on that front. Getting good wit without MLB Fine-Mo or MLB SSR Nice Nature seems pretty hard. I did 3 runs with this deck yesterday, but with 2 speed cards, 3 wit cards, instead of 3 speed cards, 3 wit cards, and I got over 800 wit both times. Or I did 2 runs and I got over 800 wit both times because I wasted my first borrow run. I don't think it's... I know it seems... I think we are just getting kind of fucked. Right? With a deck that was worse for stats, I was getting better stats yesterday, consistently. We'll see. I mean, if the sample size gets big enough, it's like, well, something's wrong. As unintuitive as it might be, 3 speed, 3 wit might be worse for getting speed and wit than 2 speed, 3 wit. Definitely go for the hint early on here. The annoying part is the hint luck on that run was ridiculous. Wait and see. That's not what we're looking for. What are your hints? Triple 7, small breather, late surge or corners. This could be something. I think I'd rather recreate here, especially because we don't have Rico to give us the free mood anymore. That's good. I would have probably rathered like 10 energy and 1 mood up, but it's, you know, still take it. This could be a hint. I found that I've been getting a lot of really good stam clicks in the early game, though, which is kind of strange, considering we don't have a single stam card in the deck. You got a lot of triple and quadruple stam turns. This is good. You showing up earlier is, I mean, it's real mission critical for you to be there eventually. Might be a wit click. 2, 4, nimble nav. We take that. It's great. It is a must-buy skill. This is the bottom one that's 30 skill points. I gotta start memorizing these. No, the top one. It's 30 skill points. Skill points are king. Possible Halo hint spotted. And everything else is just 1 friendship build. Oh, that's 2 friendship build, but no fire. So wit it is. Corner recovery? Yeah! Okay, that's perfect. There's one thing crossed off. So at this point, assuming Zeno Rob Roy finishes her event chain, we have like the baseline level of success. The next thing is we would, like the high roll aspect is I would love to get straightaway recovery. It's not that big of a deal because realistically, the odds that straightaway recovery gets us the big pop is like 1 in 7 or something like that. So it's not mandatory for the run, but it'll be nice to have. It'll be nice to have. We can get deep breaths through a random burst, or we can get straightaway recovery from Kita-san. But with corner recovery and rice shower ult and lion wait, then we're already fine. Your hints are not as useful anymore. Honestly, it might just be a wit to pass the turn and build friendship, because I don't want to go below half in case a good turn shows up next turn. Give me the speed. I mean, early on, it's not a bad stand click, but the double friendship build here, I think, is going to sway me. Surely this is the run. For sure. Nakayama race scores. Very consistent to get, which is good. Makes stamina even less of a concern if we can spare even just, you know, some skill points for the 40. Wit click. We could still train next turn. If not, we can rest if nothing good shows up. More wit, hooray. That's not bad. It could be a Kita-san hints too. I don't mind clicking guts. We need lots of guts. Because we're not getting any of it from Rico. Nope. Now I'm scared if a good training turn shows up that isn't wit though. Wasted mood up, you know, it's how it goes. Who is surprised? Who can relate? I wouldn't have been half bad, but it's nothing that I'm too sad to just rest and miss out on. Guts up top here. Bottom one is speed. We should be good on speed. We have 3 speed cards on a 15% speed growth Uma. So, speed and we have 3 wit cards, which are basically an extra speed card. So, theoretically, we should be totally fine on speed. Theoretically. It hasn't been the case for both of our previous runs. But theoretically, should be the case. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's good too. But I mean, 4 fire build and 2 friendship. What do you want from me? What can you possibly expect from a guy like me, a little guy? Okay, don't fail another 90%. I'm begging you. This is nuts, man. That's the 3rd 90% in a row that I failed on that. I don't know. I think we're just getting unlucky today, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think this is a matter of this deck being like a bad construction or something. Back in shape. It can go. Okay. You know what? Actual 1 in 1,000 for real. Literal unironic 1 in 1,000 live on stream. I must ask so I know what I'm using. I got no stopping me on my Tosin Jordan. What does it do? If there is someone ahead of you, vaguely in like, you know, layman terms, if there's someone ahead of you when the late race begins, like if they're blocking your way, you get gigantic acceleration. It's very good. It's more consistent on these longer tracks too. I also just failed that event, by the way, you know? OGURI, she'd be overeating, I guess. Double friendship build and Marvelous Sunday hints, which are very poggers. And a guts click, which I mean, it's 7 speed because of your speed bonus, I think. I'm happy to do this. I don't know if I got a good skill. No stopping me is very good, yeah. Tail held high. Speaking of very good, it's cheap too, which I love. The further the late race starts in the final corner, the better it is. Agreed. Real and true. Fact checked by real American patriots. No straightaway recovery. She fucking hates me. Decision making. This is wit. The top one is, I think, Pace Chaser Savvy? Marvelous Sunday hint. Could be ramp up. Kita-san hint. And triple friendship builder. Yeah. Could be a Kita-san hint thing. Straightaway recovery? No. Fuck my disgusting Chungus life. It's Arrest. One of the best skills in the game right now, and everyone gets it for free from Al Haru Cup. Imagine if we didn't get it for free. Dude, Maya stocks? Holy shit. Mayano chopped gun in every household. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a wit click for sure, though. Mayano chopped gun stocks to the moon. To the fucking moon, man. What the hell? I don't think we're gonna... If this is what they're gonna do to me, we're not gonna have as big of wit problems on this run. But... we'll see. I don't trust. We'll race. I like the friendship building here. Triple friendship builds. I got Charming plus Fast Run, plus Fast Learner Maya run earlier today. Nice. Ooh. Am I willing to risk instantly dying if we get 4th place in the hopeful stakes? Yes, I am. You know what? If they want to, like, that should, or if we get worse than 4th, that shouldn't happen. You know, it can, but it's not likely. So if they want to give me a 1 in 1,000 slow metabolism and then also a very unlikely race loss to just like instantly end my career, I'm just gonna end stream. The game doesn't want me playing it today. Deep breaths. Wait, okay, we have been really lucky on that, I will say. The OGURI has a lot of A aptitudes, right? I don't know what the name of this event means, by the way, but Mayano chopped gun has made me scared of it. The OGURI is at least like an adult, right? So that helps. What am I looking for? OGURI. OGURI has a lot of A aptitudes, right? So it's like not likely for you to get, right? She has late, pace, medium, and mile on top of long. So it is not likely for you to get a long skill out of the burst, and then it's not even likely, there's a lot of long skills. So to get deep breaths twice, that is actually very lucky. Especially because I'm looking for it in particular, but... here, I'll grab, because our energy is doing fine, you actually grab the speed and the wit here. Alright, if you want to kill me... Okay, wait, don't misclick. If you want to kill me, you can kill me, okay? How do I make it less likely that I instantly die here? What if we grab the... No, it's a long only. I don't think we can really do much. Yeah, okay. If you want to kill me, you can kill me. All right? If that makes you feel good about yourself, then I guess that's fine. Because we're low on stamina, it's probably better to late surge here.
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら
Yeah.
感じてしまいます。クラシック路線につながる大きな一歩を
And
踏み出
getting
してほ
blocked
しい
shouldn't
で
be a
す
big
ね。
problem because it's a 2000, so everyone should fan out before the late race anyway. Yeah, if you want to kill me, man. I'll just end stream. That's fine. Second is okay. Second, we get enough fans still. It's, I think if you place, it depends on your fan bonus, but if you place worse than like 4th or 5th, that's when you'll just instantly die. But luckily that did not happen. Second, we mostly just lose out on +1 to all stats, but we still get the max skill points, we still get everything, it's all good. Sure. We go middle here. Beat up on Team Canopus. Well, Nice Nature, Twin Turbo, and 3 randos. Where's Mambo? Where's Akuno Dictus? Where's Sounds of Acid? No one? You haven't gotten the rights for those yet? On the global version? I see how it is. I understand. Intellectual property, you know. It's a whole thing. One of Christmas Oguri's events is that she asks Maya for advice and she takes you out. As a Christmas present, one of the options tell her Santa might not bring her presents because he thinks he's an adult. She's celebrated like one and she gets worried. You know, I do love my daughter. I'm okay with this. What the hell? I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm okay with that too. Oh man, this is just too good of a click. I prioritize this very heavily again because it's an NPC Uma that is on a reasonable place to burst, right? Kita-san's gonna be on speed often. She's gonna burst on speed often. So like I don't really mind that much. It's more this is a double rainbow and also a fire build on top of that. That is gonna make it way over this for me. But like I'm actually pretty close to clicking this here. I think there's an argument that clicking wit there is actually better. But I think the double rainbow alongside it making another burst out of Halo is too much of a good argument. Speed Eater, the hell? That's for the mile aptitude, I guess. Okay, well, stats are looking good. And hints are also looking really... Oh, wow. Hints are also looking really good. We just need to get long S. So something tells me... We'll see. That's the main bit of RNG still left. Whoa. Whoa! I mean, don't fail 14%. Okay. Wow. Man, give me long S on this shit. I dare you. Double dog. If you're a real man, you'll give me long S. That was a great wit click, too. I kind of, you know, hurts to not click it, but I'll take 70 speed in Classic Year. I'll probably prioritize that a little higher. Probably want to run the Satsuki show after Inspiration, unless something crazy happens, is because we need to run a lot of G1s. I'm always taken aback by how many skill points Christmas Oguri needs. We should think about getting people to Rainbow before summer camp too. So that's a free way to do it for you right there. Creates a burst that we can most likely put into Wit as well, which is very good. We already got a... Wait, no, this isn't the run where we got the 4 extra. We had that hint. Yeah, sure. Give me the 3 though. 10? 3? Nice. There's a chance that that's 5 and 1, right? Or am I might be gaslighting me and you. This is 2 people getting to Rainbows. So that's perfect. Next turn is the Satsuki show, I think. Inspiration happens right here. Yes. Okay. We'll try and run the Satsuki show unless they give me something Shinate. A burst on Wit from a Wit character does not count as Shinate. I expect that. Long S? Not yet. Uh-oh. Alright. Next time for sure, right? Yeah, this is not Shinate, so we will run the Satsuki show. I mean, if everything else goes right, I can live without long S. I can move on to building... Goddamn, excuse me. I can move on to building the other aces, right? But it would make me feel a lot better about everything if we did get long S. So Mexico friendship is great. 490%? Okay, no. That's too unlikely even for this game. I don't want to do this. You haven't bursted yet. Tachyon hasn't bursted yet. Okay, I'll do this. Fine. Because we have 2 other Wit cards, we can still burst on Wit, and we already put 1 burst into Wit from Rice Shower. I think we can afford to do this just to get our speed even further ahead, right? And again, if our speed gets really far ahead early, guess what? That frees us up to race, to just click Wit mindlessly, right? It's not a bad thing. Yeah, it'll probably be a little inefficient because those Wit clicks might be giving us speed we don't need or something. We can start clicking Wit like that before we catch speeds, knowing that the lesser speed gain from the Wit clicks will still be enough because of how far ahead we are, right? So it's, you know, that can be calibrated by us if we're not too stupid, which I sometimes am. I often am, perhaps. But I'll do my best. No slacker. This is good. I need to start building towards a burst on you. I'll take that. Also just, you know, 6 speed and 7 skill points. Oh, fuck! God damn it! Okay, no, it's fine. I'm good. Gotta start building towards a burst on you. So I'll do it. Do-do-do-do. So that's why that event is called the grown-up present, huh? Because that's what Maya's always talking about. Oh, this is good. Yeah, build a burst on you. More wits. We need to level up this wit facility. The wit facility really... I mean, all of them do, but the wit facility, like, it like, basically isn't useful until level 4. It's not true, but its usefulness, like, doubles in level 4, because the amount of base speed that it gives doubles. So it starts giving, like, actual real amounts of speed when you get, like, rainbows and speed bonus cards on it and stuff. Honestly, brother, just grab the nimble nav. We burst enough. We can go top here. But we've done like 4 or 5 bursts. Yeah, that's enough to go top here. Trainer says knowing Mayano was involved in this is concerning. Exactly, man. Mayano chopped gun. We should be we should be relatively likely. Can we abandon sprints? Is there someone good on the sprint team I can put on Mile? Yeah, Taiki. Well, King Halo actually probably has better stats, yeah. What if we just abandoned... Let's abandon... Do you have Mile? Oh, you have Mile B? What the hell? Because you don't come with your ults. Yeah. So it's just... Mile B is not so bad. I say we abandon Sprint entirely. And put you here with me on Mile. And then that should give us a better chance, I think. Just accept that we're absolute way. That should give us a better chance. I think with 5, I feel comfortable taking the top here. Shouldn't be too hard to win 3 out of the 4 of these. Not really the Tazana prediction, though it is good to have it back it up as a sanity check, but 5 bursts is just a lot of bursts to have this early on. Yep. Oh, even 1 sprint? Dude, Taiki is the fucking Grim Reaper out there. E-rank my ass. This is good. We get more stats this way. +3 to all instead of +1 to all. I know Daitaku is the Way Queen, but for me, Tosin Jordan is my Way Queen. Way! No, it's a Daitaku Helios angle, I fear. I'm okay with this, because then surely Tachyon shows up on Wit's next turn and bursts on Wit, and I recover energy, and I can click speed again. Palmer is my Way Queen. Palmer is like the, it's Siegfried kneeling at the throne of Queen Nier, you know? Way. Just like we drew it up. Oh, fuck, wait, not like we drew it up at all. Oh, well, it's actually a decent turn to rest. And we get the mood up benefit, too. Oh, that's how we drew it up, but this is way better. Okay, that's a Grand Blue related question, absolutely. Also, 670 speed in Classic Summer Camp? Am I reading this right? Bro, give me long S. Bro, I'm begging. I'm on my hands. We're leaving Classic Summer Camp with 700 speed? And 400 wit? Stamina is a little low, actually. I need to put a burst into stam at some point here. Yeah, that's... we're not really caring about our stam as much, which is fine, but... You seen the clip? Ooh. Is it worth taking the almost guaranteed slow metabolism here? It's 80 energy. I think it might be worth doing this, because our speed is really good right now, too. I could use that for wit. I could use that for stam. This is like 2 turns worth of resting. So even if I have to do this and then like go to the infirmary, it just evens out, right? You won't hit it. I mean, this is... I'm planning on getting slow metabolism out of this. I think this is like a 9... This might be a 90-10. I think it's the other way. Now, with that being said, you're right. We do lose 20 speed, which I don't really love. But our speed is... We have 700 speed right now, so we can tank this. This is like a 90-10. But, you know... We have failed the 90-10 a couple other times, so let's see. Nah, okay, of course. Nah, I think it's literally a 90-10 to get slow metabolism. Is it possible to avoid being chipped out by Catalina's SSBA if my character only has a metered reversal and no meter? You can roll it, right? If you roll Catalina SSBA, the whole thing misses. If she's right next to you. I think that's your answer, right? If she's right next to you and you roll it, you roll through her, and the rest of the whole animation just whiffs. I don't think you can spot dodge it, though. I think it'll catch you. It might be one of those ones where you can spot dodge it twice, honestly, because it's like a long animation, and like there's gaps between the swings. If you have a reversal, you also can just throw that out on reaction, and that'll beat it too. Most supers don't have that much invuln to them. Yeah, oh, this is perfect. It's you as well. Your bursts... Well, I say it's perfect. I really want to burst on wit, but your bursts are stronger, and we need a good bit. Our stamina is a lot lower than I'd like it to be right now. I mean, we're only aiming for like 570 or something, but still, we're not getting it from very many sources. That now makes me want to throw burst into wits. Well, definitely not Tachyon's burst, and definitely not into speed when we're, you know, as we currently are. I'm actually down to infirmary here. It's not a big deal. It clips my roll weirdly, does it? Maybe it hits low enough. Okay, I was gonna say you better fucking cure it though. I need wits, yeah. Speed is, I mean, dude, speed is like 100 higher than it should be right now, or than it needs to be, so that's totally fine. If it catches your roll, your DP should beat it, yeah. Depends on your DP, but most DPs have more invincibility than most supers. So if you react, if you like aren't doing anything and you on reaction, oh, meter reversal and no meter. Oh, I see what you mean. If it beats your roll and you can't double spot dodge it, then you're cooked. So I would test both of those things out. I thought you could roll through it. If you can't, then I would try spot dodge, spot dodge. If you can't do either of those, then yeah, you're out of options, right? You're dead. Any Kika showers? Let's grab every rose has its fangs. It's unlikely to get cheaper. Deep breaths is unlikely to get cheaper. Corner recovery is unlikely to get cheaper. It's already at 4 hints. Even if it does, it doesn't matter. And now we have an ult. You know, probably not gonna be that good of an ult, but yeah. Our stamina's a little low, is why I went kind of hard on the white recoveries. Nice. Distance? Oh, we must have activated the ult at a good time. That's good. Very good. Not a bad wit click, so I will take it. I like your deck. I think I will take it. Oh, well, this is also 27 stamina, though. But it's literally no fire build. This is 2 fire builds, so you can't trick me. You can't trick me. I'm clicking wit. I think I will take it. Yeah, levels up speed, too. That wit click. It's so good, man. Just offer me good wit clicks. I have 3 wit cards. I promise. I promise. Yoshida. Late surge your way to victory. Armakina, so we want to do something that isn't wit this turn to spend some energy. I'm okay. Ooh, not Tachyon. No, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to spend Tachyon's burst on that. I really want to spend it on wit. You fuck with me enough for FanFest, I think, so that's good. I guess I could take the +5 to all, but it's just not as valuable as 30 energy. You really want to be able to spend that 30 energy in a good way. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to put Tachyon's burst into this, but I don't have a better alternative click on this turn. This is not a good click because I want to not have full energy. This is just not a good click. This is just not a good click. So as much as I don't want to do this, it's just choosing to spend my turn inefficiently if I do anything else. Just tested both options, and wallahi, I'm finished. You know, I guess you're cooked, brother. It is the way of the world sometimes. Chip situations can lead to checkmate. Simply get mogged. Thoughts? Thoughts on being mogged? That's kind of how you seem to me right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nice. Still on track for the secretive info. Okay, so stamina is looking fine, though we need a little bit more of it. Just BC it, lol. So true. Guy who doesn't know how chip works, just BC it. I agree. Fact checked by real American patriots. Do do beep beep dee dee. Ba da da ba da da ba. We lost on Mile. My bad, Chief. Yeah, dumbass. If you, oh, I'm sorry. Just don't get hit. The fuck? Are you stupid? When in doubt, BC. Yeah. This is a good bit. Like, guy who just says heuristics. It's 3 fire build, I guess. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at it. Gives the raffle an opportunity to unfuck me as well. Nah, we're cool. Yes. Yeah, exactly 20 energy. Curvature, that's good. I need Rob Roy to show up, but she's on event 1. She has to go through 2 and 3. We're not in like danger mode yet. We're still early enough. I'm actually down to take the stam click since we need a little bit more stam. It's 2 fire builds. It makes a burst out of you. And there's nothing better to do on the turn. I'm actually down to do this too. 5 stam is a significant portion of the stam we need. If you say so, big guy. Might run the February stakes next turn. Might fuck around and do that. Gap closing. Oh, might not do that. I lied. Might take the wit click instead. I like your deck. Oh, or might take this. Again, triple fire builds. And you're not bursting on. If you are bursting on this, I definitely would do it. How was our stamina looking like? Guts is looking a little low. Yeah, I think stamina is actually kind of the we do have one more inspiration coming for stamina. Which is probably going to give us in the neighborhood of about 70. Yeah, no, it's not as desperate as I'm making it out to be. We should click wit here. We could also February stakes. There's a very real argument for that, but I think I want wit. I think I want more wits. It also has 8 speed, which is, at least it's a non-negligible amount. It's a real amount of speed. More skill points from Kachimoto as well. Here, there's nothing too inspiring about it, but I'm just going to click speed because we still got to make sure. Speed is still in a very good place, but the way it stops being there is if I just stop clicking on it for several turns in a row, right? Give me the energy. We'll get a bunch of mood ups. There's Tenno shells coming up. Shit like that. I'm very okay to not click that. Brian, if you want to show up on stamina, guts, wit, or speed, I will, I will hold you on top of my head, as we say in Arabic, but much more poetically, because that language is cool and descriptive. Please win this. I just realized we might not. Okay, cool. Still on track. Just gotta win the Tenno Show Spring, which we don't have Lion Wait for again, but with 3 recoveries, it should at least be not too hard. Inspiration will strike too, so we'll have more stamp. Oh, long S. Wait, give me long S. I forgot. That's what I wanted of this. Come on. This run's looking really good. Just give me a long S. Of course. 45 stam. That was not that much stam, man. Yeah, no long S. It is as it goes. Everything goes great, and then you don't hit long S. And when you hit long S, everything goes to shit. It's the way things must be. It's a good speed click. Honestly, if things go well enough on this run, again, I could be persuaded to just move on to building other aces even without her having long S. It's not like it's literally, either you have long S or you don't win. But it does go a long way. Curvature could get cheaper through corner adept hints. I'll grab tail held high at this point. It's probably not getting cheaper. It's probably all I want to do, though. Well, I mean, curvature corner adept could be like, 50 skill points cheaper, but we'll get 45 if we win this and a bunch of stats. I think it's actually worth. There's no guarantee, and this could help us win. 3 recoveries, late surging, no long S, but like decent speeds. We could win, but I'm not super optimistic. Ooh, 4th. I thought it would be a little better than that. Yeah, no secret event for us. I mean, I'll take that. That is 10 speed. Which is quite nice. That's a bunch of energy recovered, too. That doesn't even count for the mission, yeah. Ooh, Brian? Brian burst on wits. Don't mind if I do. There's 2 G1. There's one next turn, and then the Sakuraza Kakinen after that. So we're still not in like danger mode. But ooh, A rank wit and S rank speed this early. That's really good. That is very good. This means you don't have to necessarily worry too much about speed clicks in Summer Camp. That's good. NPC Uma bursting on something useful, but it's Summer Camp. So no, I have to take this and then rest next turn. Surely we will get third here or better. Okay. I do have to fit in like one more race somewhere between now and the end of the career too, because otherwise I'll be a little worried about our stamina. This is some wit. Oh, energy. Right. Oh. I mean, honestly, brother, I'm going to be doing a lot of wit clicks in Summer Camp too, so maybe this is fine. This is 16 speed, 14 skill points. It gives me a bunch of energy back. Maybe it's okay. Is pace or late OGURI better for the CM? I think late is less disruptive to your comp. You can make pace OGURI good, but you have to, I mean, I'd probably say late OGURI overall. If you can swing it, end OGURI is very good too. But you'll need to, you probably have to have some good parents in stock for that one. I think late OGURI is quite good though. We lost. I'm fucking ass. Well, we lost, but the team won. It's all that matters, right? Yeah, I mean, stats looking like they're gonna be pretty good here. We have all of our skills and stuff too. This is 15 speed. I mean, speed is kind of already fine. Like, we could leave Summer Camp with the speed and not be too sad about it, right? Oh, I need Zeno Rob Roy to show up, though. I just realized. Yeah, that's the other... You know, it's fine if we don't get long S. It is mission critical for Zeno Rob Roy to finish her event chain, though. That's, like, not something... This just isn't Champions Meet Ace if she doesn't do that. I mean, brother, man, unironically, 17 wit and 9 speed is even that bad. But I think it's better to rest here. Are we gonna run 2 speed, 4 wits for late then? I'm running 2 speed, 3. I'm running 3 speed, 3 wits right now. And I mean, when I'm not getting fucked, I do tend to like it decently. This could be our last stand click. We're good after this. Without long S, actually, we need even less. We probably didn't need that. It's a little assy. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's not a little assy. We just, you know, we're fine enough. I'm just gonna click wit again, I think. 3 speed, 2 wit, 1 Rico has been good for my leg training ventures. Yeah. That's what I was doing earlier too, on the Christmas OGURI. Honestly, I want some power. I think we're fine on stam and guts. I'm okay to click speed here for the power as well. Arikite, go! Actually don't know what this is at all. What is I've never run this power ice. 40 skill points! He's the world's greatest. Goodbye, Rice. Is there a race on this turn? This could be a good turn. No, not really. Well, I mean, it's a G2. This is 22 wit and 10 speed. It's really not that bad. And 8 skill points, sure. My speed always caps at 2 speed, 3 wit, and Rico. I just want like guaranteed 1,000+ wit. It's valid. There you go. He's showing up. I need one more from you though. Right-handed, thank you. Especially without long S, we really need both right-handed and Winter Runner to make up for, you know, the lack. I mean, it's just a good speed click, right? Is there a race here? No. What about next turn? Yes. Yeah, we might try and do that the turn after the Tenno Show Autumn. We are getting some extra speed and power. Oh no, we didn't win the Tenno Show Spring. Never mind. I was gonna say we're getting some extra speed and power from the secret event, but it's not true. We got mogged by Tamamo Press. Alright, you get 3 turns to hit one of your events. Every other support card has done its event chain. So it's you versus the random, not part of the team support card events. Come on, Zeno Rob Roy. Okay. It's a great turn to rest. Zeno Rob Roy. Oh, Burning Spirit. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What is speed and wit looking like? Wit is looking like I'm not. I want a little bit more speed than I do wit at this point. We're gonna hit around 800 wit, which is acceptable. This is the one that gives you charming, isn't it? Power and guts, yeah, sure. I mean, we got 10 speed out of the wit clicks, which is also great news, right? But yeah, I do want to probably click speed twice and wit once or something like that here. Going into the URA finals. Speed, wit, speed, or something like that, or wit, speed, speed. Both of those should be fine. We shouldn't have to rest. Assuming we get at least one wit rainbow to click on here. It's good. Oh, I didn't race that one turn. I forgot. I didn't race on that one turn. I mean, we bursted a lot. I feel like we should be good here, right? Yeah, 10 bursts. I feel like we're probably best. Now that we have B still, we can go on mediums and probably be relatively schnasty with it. Or even long, maybe. No, let's go on medium. Yeah. Yeah, let's put ourselves, which of you can go on mile? None of you? Maybe? Mile E, mile C, mile D. Uh-oh. You know, we could go on dirt, but I don't think, I guess we're not super good on miles, the only thing. Well, I guess it could be fine. I guess we could actually activate, with how all of these skills go, we could activate, if we activate our ult early, we could get some carryover out of it, since we're not relying on 777s. Yeah, sure. Oh, I want to see that Haunts, actually. No, I do. I'll take a look at that later. Obviously, if we lose this, then we're cooked, right? There's always that chance you just lose finals and everything blows up. I saw 2 losses. I got scared. It's not a worry for today, though. S-rank wit. That's also very good. If we get like a triple wit rainbow or something, which I don't think we've gotten a single one of the whole time I've fucking been here, but that would go crazy. No. I'm down to click speed. Again, speed, wit, speed, I think. Right now, if they're about even, I'll click speed. Our power is going to be a little low. We don't have firm conditions, do we? We didn't get a hint for it from anywhere. Just a little low. A little lower than I'd like it to be. Because we got a lot of our speed through wits. Cool. Ooh. I mean, this is a little bad because if we fail, fail this, it's really sad. And then that also gives our wit click next turn a chance of failure too, right? But I think this is the best thing to do, and then just click wit regardless. You know, is that enough guts? She is more stam than she lives with like 550 stam and 450 guts. She's gonna have like, we can grab Nakayama race course too. She'll have like 650 stam. So yeah, honestly, we don't even need Nakayama. Regardless, we just fucking got shot in the head anyway, so who cares? And she didn't get long guess. 16%? Really? Man. Alright, now give me the triple wit rainbow. It'll be like 20 speed. Make it up to me. I would have been quite happy finishing with this if we had, you know, gotten the speed click last turn. We would have been at 1123, so this would have put us at 1130, would have been at like 1150 with 2 greens. That would have been very good. Oh. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Stats are fine. Power is a little low. Speed is a little low. Wit is a little low. Like, it's all, like, you know, if you added 50 to... What? Got me fucking Peter Quill posting? Is she gonna lose? Huh? It's a mile, isn't it?
仕上がりですね。相性抜群のマイルで素晴らしい走りを。
Okay. My lord. The game is... Okay, so you know what? Sometimes the game says I don't want you playing today. I gotta learn to take no for an answer, okay? The game does not consent to me having fun today. That's just what it is. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta... You just gotta... No means no. The game does not want me playing it today, and I'll have to comply. But you never play the game? Exactly. And this is why, apparently. Yeah, I mean, speed would have been like 1150. I would have been super fine with that, right? Weight is actually, you know, this is a little above the minimum that I'll consider acceptable. Power's a little low, but it would have been at the minimum if we had hit the speed click. Stamina and guts are totally fine, right? Especially with no long S, she lives for sure. Yeah. What do skill points look like? If I wanted to do this and this, I might not be able to do that. Yeah, I can't quite do... Oh, I can't quite do that. It's very close. One more race and we could have. We do this instead. And then we grab NSM. And we have everything else. We have curvature. We have it's on. We have no stopping me. We have tail held high, I think. Yeah, and be still. Wait, be still. Deep breaths. No stopping me. It's on corner recovery. There you go. Curvature, right-handed, and okay, yeah. Is that real? Are you serious right now? Wait, huh? What are you talking about? I forgot what I was saying. Okay. I mean, again, I am pretty confident in the deck, I think. I don't think, like, the deck is not the problem, certainly. I think this run, I mean, this very run was super, like, if we had gotten that one speed click and gotten long S, this basically would have been my OGURI for the Champions Meet. I wouldn't have gone back to improve her until I was done with all my aces and, like, really wanted to start micro-optimizing, but it's how it goes. I think I do like this idea, though. I do like this idea. I've been getting decent parent sparks, I will say. Well, the blue sparks, anyway. Pinks have been questionable at best. Alright, man. When the run happens, it's gonna feel so good. It's true. It's true. Whatever you say, video game, I understand. It's okay. Listen. Some days, the game doesn't want to be played. Some days, the game... I mean, we had an unironic 1 in 1,000 happen on stream today, so, you know, not too much you can say about that. You gotta learn to read the signs, you know. You got when the game says no, sometimes you just gotta go. I will do some runs tomorrow, not on stream. I don't stream on Fridays, but you know, surely, maybe when it's not being watched, it'll be a little nicer. In the meantime, I'll see you guys on Saturday for some coaching, I think, right, is the actual plan. Saturday is the third week in the rotation is Grand Blue coaching. So we didn't get to do the viewer matches, did we? Because I was deathly ill. But yeah, see you on Saturday for some coaching for the sub stream, and then Sunday for some Grand Blue. Have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace. I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. I'm a dead man. Past tense.